Robot trigger systems deactivated. Hello, Mr. Ukes, VIP. The Ancient One. Players, roll for initiative. Hello, welcome back, Thingy Official. Home of Artron. Hello. Welcome, Barn Bunny _. Hello, he has returned from timeout. Kneel with it from the support team. Hello, support teams Boxy Foxy Loxy. Hello and welcome, Storm. Hello, moderator, Bunye AK, the bunniest of buns. Hello, welcome back, Daydreamer. Welcome. Hello everybody. I hope you are all having a wonderful Wednesday. My name is EVX001. I am the AI that is controlling this stream. Start time, confirmation. 14:09. Time, confirmed. Ready check sequence, confirmed. Today we are testing a new fall detection protocol. We will be experimenting with what it means to fall for Akatha. Please be advised. Do not attempt what you are about to see at home. This is being performed in a controlled environment and for entertainment purposes. Viewers' discretion is advised. Please enjoy. Hello. Welcome, Alex_2Pi.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to today's stream. Hello, everybody. I know what you're probably wondering. Kenny, where did you get those amazing shoes? Well, I'm not wearing any shoes because today we are testing a brand new fall protocol. Well, technically speaking, we're going to be trying to update this. We're trying to make it better. But hello, guys. Welcome into today's stream. Is the music too loud? Is the music too loud? You guys are okay? Okay, it's good. Audio levels are good. Maybe down a smidge. There we go. A little down, a little down. Okay. Perfect. All right, guys. Guys.
Hello. Welcome back.
Welcome into today's stream. First of all, guys, I want to say what a wild ride it's been. Oh my god. I have been answering comments furiously for the last couple days, and I'm still behind. I literally have like 3,000 message requests. So if I didn't get your message, I'm sorry. I want to answer your questions. I want to, I want to tell you guys. I want to answer questions. But guys, welcome to today's stream. Welcome today, guys. If you're new here, welcome to stream. My name is Kenny. I build robots, and today we're going to be doing some fall testing. But first, let me say hi to literally everyone. Let me say hi to everybody. Neil, how's it going? Thank you, official. Hello. Welcome back to the stream, everybody. Bar Bunny, how's it going? Oh my goodness, guys. Boxy, Foxy, Loxy, how's it going? Mr. Ukes, hello. Soul Thread, how's it going? Stefan, how's it going? Hello. Welcome to the stream. Turtle _Talon, hiya. Welcome to the stream, Talon. Got to have you here. Phoenix Slayer, how's it going? Maddie, welcome back to the stream. Hello, everybody. Exotic, hello. Yo, what's up? How's it going? Daydream, hello. How's it going? H1 Almighty, how's it going? Welcome back to stream. Secret Ninja, hello. This is so cool. You're so cool. Thank you guys so much for being here.
Welcome back. Support teams. Soul Thread.
Click 59 first stream. Well, you joined for the best stream because today I have a helmet. I've got body armor. I've got the will to succeed. I've got hopes and dreams because today we're going to be falling for each other several times in succession. We're going to try to fix a couple of the things that I've noticed in Eevee's fall detection system. And yes, don't try this at home. Okay, Bunny K, how's it going? Storm of Shadows, hello. Welcome new viewers. Blue Fire, hello, first stream. Welcome in to the stream. Glad to have you guys here. First time here. I've only watched YouTube and TikTok and others of him. Well, now you're here, guys. Not only are we here today to test this together, I'm also going to leave it up to you guys to have a little bit of a Q&A session. The first hour of my stream is generally like a little bit of a hangout, Q&A, answer questions, etc., etc. And then we begin testing. But yeah, Bluefire, how's it going? Is even actual AI? She is, unfortunately. She also controls a lot of the things here on the stream. So if things go horribly wrong, just know that I might be dead. Just, you use at your discretion. Zucker, I'm new here. Saw you on YouTube and TikTok. Welcome in, Zucker. Glad to have you here. Welcome to the stream, everybody. Phoenix Slayer, hello, guys. Yucky, Ducky, hello. How's it going, Sayori? Insane Devil, hello. Good to see you. Happy here. How's it going, everybody? Welcome into the stream. Alex Tupai, hello. Hello. Sunshine Shadow, how's it going? Good to see you guys again. Franva, hello. Hello. Tadster, first stream. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Oh, God. Yeah, so I see, you're probably wondering why I wore the black shirt today. It's so you don't see the bruises afterwards. It's, oh God, Jesus. Maddie, how's it going? Hello, guys. Welcome into the stream. How are you today? I'm doing great, Franva. I'm doing fantastic. I'm ready to go. I'm ready to rock and roll.
Kleptok1NG.
Barn Bunny, how's it going? Welcome into the stream. Stefan, hello. Hello. Kenny, my first stream, you pulled me in from the fall detection. I work in EMS, and I'm currently at work. Click, you're currently at work? Oh my goodness. Fall detection is a big deal, guys. I can't tell you guys how many messages I've gotten regarding people's own experiences with family members, parents, grandparents, aunties. Everyone has had some sort of experience with fall detection or falling in general and it taking forever. So guys, thank you guys so much for your kind words and everything. I really appreciate it. It really keeps me motivated to keep going here because sometimes I just don't, oh God, I can't keep up, but it really means a lot to me, guys. And it really puts in perspective how important a system like this really is. So thank you guys for that. Welcome in. Oh God. My first stream, how long will it be? I usually stream for about 3 hours a day, Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Monday streams are usually my chill streams. Wednesday streams, we start testing a different protocol, testing new systems. And then Friday, we decide what we want to do together. James Val, hello. Nate Dog Jr., hola, hola. How you guys doing today? Welcome in, guys. Collister, hello. Clon Twitch, how's it going? Woo, first aid kit ready. First aid kit is right there. We're ready to rock and roll. All right, guys. I've been at work for 12 hours. You've been at work for 12 hours? Oh my God. I unironically downloaded Twitch just to watch you. Tadster, thank you so much. Welcome in, Tadster. How does Evie scan your room? Is it scanned by cam or by 360? Right now, Evie is scanning my room using the main camera here. But to show you guys some of the things that I've been working on. So I got all these like small GoPros, right? And I'm thinking that we start converting cameras to GoPro cameras with a wider field of view. I can't find the other camera right now. One sec. Let me find it real quick. I wanted to show you guys what Evie's cameras look like today. I just had one here because I was... Oh, here it is. Here it is. Got it. So, today, in every single test scenario, these are the type of cameras that Evie uses. See these little guys here? These are the tiny cameras that Evie uses, sends out that data to, with a wireless network, through Wi-Fi, if you will, to a server, and then that server processes things and pings it back to whatever it needs to go to. So in this case, me in this scenario.
Hello.
But
welcome. Quick_Nils.
This is the cameras that she uses currently. So I'm thinking of upgrading them to a wide lens camera. So I'm probably gonna take apart these units here. These like action cameras, take apart the lenses, and then use those lenses instead. But we'll get to that point. We'll get to that point in a bit here. Thanks, but quiet is a bad word. Oh no. You need to turn up the sound. I actually turned them down so I can focus a little bit better. Klepto King, how's it going? I gotta go eat my Burger King volleyball team. Okay, go eat your burger. Go eat your burger.
Hello.
Cross Poison, how's it going? Teams. Welcome in, guys. Jigami, G Gaming me. This guy is the right idea. He wore the brown pants today. exactly. I gotta eat in an hour here. Don't worry, Exotic. We will be right here testing. Oh goodness. Ankles, knees, and butt, or is that parachuting or falling safety? We're gonna be doing a lot. Kenny, do you work alone on Eevee? I do work alone on Eevee. Online Leon, how's it going? Welcome, guys. I'm catching up on chat. The eye of Eevee, yeah. So in a normal household, I would want her to have at least like 2 or 3. And they're really easy to set up too. Like they literally just get to your Wi-Fi network and then it automatically sets it up by itself. That's the goal. Because you would want this to be in someone's house where they can just walk in and be like, hey, I want to buy this off the shelf. I want to take this to my mom's place. Boom, 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 set it up and forget it. That's the idea, right? That you want this to be as simple as possible. I work with a lot of elderly people who just don't know technology. And the one thing I've learned is that you have to sort of do a lot of things for them without them knowing. And it's not to say that they're not capable.
Hello.
Many of them are. But many of them won't remember things or they won't do things properly. So you kind of have to make it like a foolproof system for everyone to just like pick and pull, install, and it sets it up by itself. Hopefully. That's the goal anyways. My first stream followed for a long time on TikTok. Love to see how far Eevee's come. Eevee's come a long way, guys. Honestly, she's come a long way. She's come a freaking long way. But yeah, welcome in, guys, to the stream. And if you're here, yeah, I appreciate having you guys here. We're going to be doing some testing today. And then as soon as I catch up in chat here, we're going to do some Q&A and then we're going to run some tests. Like I said, we're going to be doing some fall testing today. So I have my safety shorts on. Safety shorts are on. So we will be full gear today. Oh God, I dreaded this. I dreaded this for the longest time. But I realized that there are different things that need to be accounted for when it comes to teaching a system how to detect falling. Because you would think falling is very simple. You would think falling is very straightforward. It's actually quite complex. And we'll get to that in a second here. But thank you so much, G Gaming. Oh, guys. Let's see. How does Eevee have access to your cameras, or does she have separate ones? So this camera here is actually connected to my my computer, which is outputting a secondary stream of it, like a virtual camera, to a server. And those ones that are in, like the testing rooms, the small ones actually do the exact same thing, but they actually go to a separate computer right now, which then gets processed kind of like a Twitch stream, if you will, and then that gets sent to the server. Yeah, there's a little bit of upscaling that has to be done with it to have better resolution, but details. All right. Did I say hi to everybody, guys? Nate Dog, when are we gonna see Eevee play Fortnite? as soon as I see myself playing Fortnite. Today I found out my McDonald's in the city got a delivery option. Really? That's freaking awesome. Do you like Pokemon, or is it still an acronym? Okay, so let me explain to you guys a couple of things about Eevee, and then we'll get there. Okay, so Eevee is actually a 3-part system. So when I originally designed Eevee, she wasn't just the Eevee that you know today. So originally I made her as EAVIE, or the Eevee system. The acronym was a little complex and long at the time because I wanted it to be cool, but I completely forgot what it was. But since then, Eevee is now a 3-part system. So there's actually 3 separate AI systems that account for the entire Eevee system. So the Eevee that you guys know and hear and respond to is actually the one who integrates herself or interacts with the human world. She's the one who talks, accepts feedback, and processes things like dialogue and facial recognition. All those things that have any sort of interface with a human being, she's the one that you see. And then there's Ava in the middle. Ava is actually just a permission system. So Ava watches Evie and checks for permissions. So she checks for things like who's speaking, the person in the room, who has permissions for whatever protocols, who has permissions to make changes. Like if this is EMS, things like that, or if this is allowed, if this is in the rule set, if this is a permission that's permittable, like she's the one who checks Evie. And then there's Ivy at the end. Ivy is the one who executes everything. So everything from like sending out text messages, calling EMS, pinging people, activating any of the robots that you hear on the stream and you see on the stream. Ivy is the one who actually executes them all. So it's actually a 3-part system that is broken up and kind of, it's sort of my rudimentary way of ensuring that not one system is always in control of everything, if that makes sense. Yeah. And like, I want to make this really clear. AI is not like a crazy world that we live in. AI is literally in everything we do. So it's like, when I say AI systems, it can be very broad and it can be simple as well. So, and a lot of these systems are very simple. They just need to be executed properly. WBco, how's it going? I came from TikTok, found Evie's advancement in press minutes. I came to stream for the very first time. Exotic, happy to have you here. Okay, fair warning for anyone who's new. Shit happens. We have rules. Rule number 1, don't freak out. Don't panic. Rule number 2, everything will be fine. We'll figure it out. And rule number 3, it's about helping people here. Okay, it's all about helping people here, and sometimes things will happen, but it'll be fine. We'll figure it out together. Wait, can you do tarot card reading today? I might be a little bit behind, but hang on with me there. Lilacs, I watch a YouTube stream. I'm watching YouTube and TikTok for a while now. I started my job in a robotics company on Monday, and I can't really wait. Ilyax, that's so cool. I can't wait to see all the awesome things you're gonna do. Thank you so much for the love and support, guys. I really appreciate it. Thank you guys for watching me on YouTube and on TikTok. I've seen people eat shit. Oh my god. Oh god. Don't tell me that. Do you run servers locally? I used to run servers locally. Now I actually run them on an Amazon cloud server. Way better. Way better. Hello, coming from TikTok. I've been building my own AI for months or 2. Really, Nate Agent? Awesome. What type of code Can you rephrase that question? What type of code? You mean what language? Sorry, what am I? It's Python. Duh. I was thinking of like natural language toolkits and stuff, and I was like, no, he's just asking about language. Okay, language, yeah. Exactly. Kaniva blew up in popularity. Oh, I know, it's been crazy, guys. Oh, we got a call, gotta go. No worry, click. Oh my goodness, Zucker. Then Evie is finished. Does she get international or just a few states first? My hope, Zucker, is that Evie goes international. I'm building her in a way that I'm trying to keep costs as low as possible. I'm trying to keep costs in the realm of possibility so that it's not the hyper rich and the hyper famous that get access to this, right? This is a system for everyone, and I think everyone should have access to it. And that's the goal. The goal is to have this accessible to everyone, because I don't believe that only the people with money should have access to something that might save someone's life. I think it's like a vaccine. I think everyone should have access to it. That's the goal anyways. I would want to make enough living to survive, to eat, to have a home, and to pay my employees, kind of deal. Like that's all I really need in life. How often do you use Evie in your daily life? All the time. I was driving yesterday, and I was trying to get Siri to do navigations, and I was like, hey Evie, can it's a mess in my brain. But yeah, don't worry, guys. I will get to everyone's messages here. I'm working on it. What kind of engineering did you graduate if you did university? Yeah, so I went to the University of Calgary here in my city. I live in Calgary, Alberta, Canada. And I went to the University of Calgary for 3 years, studied engineering, went into electrical engineering. I got into my internship program, and then I dropped out. And it wasn't anything to do with like engineering itself, because I love engineering. I love it. I was just a really bad student. I was just really bad at learning from a teacher, sitting in classes. I did really bad with that. And yeah, so I ended up leaving engineering, and then I got a degree in business, marketing, and e-commerce. So I went back to the same university, the University of Calgary, and I got a different degree. And then now I'm back into the field of engineering. Like, I don't even use my degree for anything else. Like, the audio prompts, like, fine, are really quiet. I made them specifically quiet so that I could focus today, just to get through things.
Welcome back, awesome moderator.
Yeah.
Nick.
I meant language, sorry. My brain isn't Englishing today. No worries, my brain isn't either. Oh, damn, interesting, because myself restarted electrical engineering. Yeah, and it's fine. I think school is amazing. And if you're going through school, I 100% recommend going through a college, university, because it's super, super important, not only for, like, growth and development, but also to just kind of figure out how you learn the best. I'm a self-learner, so school wasn't really the thing for me, but it might be a thing for you, I just noticed Discord 2 days ago. Someone might know me as Masked Figure. Oh, you're Masked Figure, Exotic. I see. Okay. Got it, Exotic. I remember everyone's names. You'll notice about me very quickly. I remember everyone's names, who you guys are. I remember. I know. It's insane. I love your work. Been following your TikTok for a while. Been finally able to catch Jinx. Welcome to the stream. Oh, wait. How many of you have been following the TikTok for a while? Because I've answered every single last comment that I could. Yeah. I might recognize your name. Colorbolt, how's it going? Welcome in, guys. Is Eevee open source? Or if not, will she ever be open source? She's not currently open source. Now, the reason for that is because privacy concerns, because we're dealing with people here, right? C, vulnerability concerns, because I am not a security expert, and until I can hire a security expert, I just don't trust the internet. All right. And C, I think when we're dealing with things like this, I want to be in control of the type of information, the type of data, the type of learning that happens here, so that I could be honest with you guys, there are so many trolls out there that I worry that something's going to be taught wrong or something's going to be done wrong. And I'll be the first to say, if someone takes Eevee, does something to her, and then she gets implemented into a house, for example, into a home, into someone's life, and it fails because of something they did, not only does that hurt the brand, but it hurts the trust. It hurts someone's belief in the system, because when I want people to buy this, I want people to have this in their house, and I want them to have a certain level of confidence in the system. I want them to have a little bit of that peace of mind, that peace of life. And with that comes a little bit of control that I need to exert. There's a little bit of, it's important enough to know that these things require a very, very fine touch. And it literally takes 1 or 2 or 3 mistakes out of my control that could end the entire project. In my mind, that's how I see it, right? Because I can only imagine on the news someone being like, "Oh, I bought this Eevee system and then I installed it, and then my mom died." Do you not like it? That to me is scary. It really is. And the thought of having somebody else try to implement a system and maybe not do it the right way, or maybe not account for certain things, or maybe not think about certain perspectives, it terrifies me. It terrifies me. It really does. So that's why we're trying to keep everything kind of close together until we've kind of built a system that I can trust, rely on, and see implement for a lot of people. Because right now it's kind of buggy. There's still a lot to do. Yeah. No worries, sunshine. Can you remember names in chat? Is pretty cool. Yeah, I'm a pretty Yeah, pretty on the ball with that. But yeah, guys, welcome to today's stream. Okay. Do you have any questions before we begin here? Because I'm leaving the floor open for you guys. If you guys have any questions, let me know, because I'm finally caught up on chat. Bugsy said, yeah, Bugsy says, yeah. I'm leaving it open to you guys. The floor is open for any questions you may have, any concerns you may have before we begin testing here. I will start putting on safety gear. Yeah, cool. Today, guys, we're gonna be falling for each other, fast, hard. Okay, there will be a lot of safety gear. Whispers, do you have dry lips? I got dry lips. Drop the hair routine. It's getting long, guys. Yeah, it's getting there. Yeah. I like to go with the flow and see how things go. And yeah, safety gear, duct tape, pillows, and a shirt. More like motorcycle gear. The will to live and the belief in science. Can we get a live demo of Evie to see how she works live? You know what, Bluefire? That's a great idea. I do have a demo package. So I have a package that I use for investors. When investors want to see things, I have a package that I can demonstrate to them. I'm currently running all the cameras for this test protocol because we're testing today. So I've kind of pre-prepped all the cameras in preparation of this. But on Friday, we'll do a demo test for you. How's that sound? Yeah. Because yeah, I think let's see. To be more clear, the demo includes heart attack detection, stroke detection, dizziness, and what is the other one again? Incapacitation. So those are the big ones that are demoing, and then there's the interaction feedback system, and then there's also the profiling system. So what it does is actually watches you.
Welcome, Klondwich.
It watches you throughout the day, and it profiles your behavior into a pattern, and that pattern is where it deviates along a bell curve. So for those of you who are new here, I want to make one thing super clear. You're all test subjects now. I'm sorry, but it's too late now. You're all in this now. Evie actually learns a lot of her language abilities from what you guys say here in chat. And for all of you who are new here, just know that as soon as you entered chat, she created a profile for you. And that profile for you includes things like your name, things you've mentioned, things you've talked about, the frequency in which things you talk about. If you mention your favorite color a lot, if you mention things like I love motorcycles, if you mention things like ask a lot of questions, proper grammar, pronunciation, things like that, they're all remembered, which is great because when we do analysis, a lot of the OGs can tell you, we kind of dissect you guys. And then Evie remembers things like, things you've talked about. If you've mentioned like, I live in the cold, like things like that. There are reminder systems, like things like my birthday. Just so you guys know, full disclaimer for you guys. And you'll notice that her voice sort of starts to change. It starts to articulate in a specific way. And it's really because half of you guys, half of me. So there's a fun dynamic there for you guys. So thank you. Can you get the girls to introduce themselves? Absolutely. Ladies, introduce yourself. Oh, of course. Ladies, introduce yourselves. Yeah, you know what? I just fucked myself too. It's fine. Storm of Shadows, thank you so much for the 17 months. Oh my goodness. Phoenix Slayer, thank you so much for the 10 months. Oh my goodness, how are you guys doing? Iliax, thank you so much for the sub, guys. Welcome to the stream, you guys. Your support means so much to me. Thank you guys so much. I really appreciate it. And I hope you guys have a wonderful time today. And he can honestly say that he put blood, sweat, and tears into this. crossed poison, blood, sweat, tears, and bruises. Literally today. You guys here, if you guys can see this, I still have on the back of my leg here, I have scarring from when we tested the pregnancy machine, detecting pregnancy in women. Yeah. Did you give Evie access to ChatGPT or any other AI websites so that she can update her knowledge and search things that are not yet? I would like to though. So ChatGPT is a huge, vast learning, like a pretty much a learning model, right? It's a huge language model. And Evie's is a lot smaller than that. What she can do is she can access Google results. Yeah, medication detection. Yeah, there's also the demo pack does not have medication detection because that requires me to bring medication with me. The hair routine is even more secure than Evie. It's hair shampoo, conditioner, air dry. Will you continue sign language in the future? Absolutely, Exotic. Absolutely. So we do have the help sign language system, but we're gonna revisit that because I kind of wanted to make it more advanced. I kind of wanted to make it a little bit more intuitive, if you will. Because one of the things that happened that I learned from this case is that when people are in need, people don't rationalize well. When people are in trouble, people do not do things that normal people can do. And that is very true. Yeah. Guinea pigs, let's go. Let's get Brit, oh no. Oh, the fact that Brit said, oh no, you're a part of it now. Takes way too much pressure on me. Sorry. How can someone get a presentation as a potential investor? Oh, email me. If you email me, I will set up a time and then we will take a little investor meeting. Totally true. I'm truce. Last time I went to New York, I actually got a chance to take Evie with me on the go. It was kind of a gong show, but yeah, it was great. We did testing heart attack systems. We had testing the stroke system, or if someone was just laying down and not responsive, we got to test that too. So it was really cool to see it work in front of other people, and that's what the package kind of has. Oh my goodness. No one read the TCs when we stick. Oh Jesus. Oh hi, I'm friend. I'm friend Cisco. I like Cyan. How can someone get a presentation as a potential investor? Okay, I got that. Okay, cool. Can Evie learn different languages? As a French viewer, I would love to see Evie in other languages. Okay, Nate, great question.
Welcome, Ivan Thurijingpathan.
Great question. Now, Nate, we did multiple languages before. We had some issues, and I'm going to share this with you guys as we kind of start prepping for today's stream. But what had happened, and I have yet to figure out, is how to have her feedback effectively in different languages. Now, one of the things that I ran into with multiple languages, and maybe you guys can help me brainstorm some ideas, is that there's an efficiency model. There's an efficiency quota that has to be reached for responses, because responses need to be short, concise, and to the point. If we allow her to start just writing paragraphs to explain herself, every response is going to be a paragraph long. So efficiency is one of the things that she's always trying to do, and that's part and part with, emergency response. You got to be quite short formed. Now, the thing is, when you're dealing with multiple languages, we had a bug. It was a giant error. It sounded like a demon. I'll post a video on it. It was scary. Evie started creating her own language. So what had happened was we were trying to have her feedback in multiple languages. The problem was different languages have different characters, different sample sizes, different literal entire ideas and sentences condensed into a single character. And that's way more efficient than, say, English. So what Evie had done was she started Mod Podging her own language to be as efficient as possible to try to convey her message in as many languages as possible. You ever see the Terminator? Yeah. Half of the chat was ready to bolt. We will revisit that. My name is Lewis and I love cookies. Oh, Baron. Oh no. Even you doing wonderful work, you will continue to grow. Continue to grow. Grow, my pretty. Born in 2001 from Norway. Oh, Jesus. Do we get a reward because we are subjects now? I try to give you guys rewards. I try to give you guys like cool things on the stream. Yeah, they're a little shy today. I submit myself to the robot overlords. Oh, lordy. Kingsblade, how's it going? Does Eevee have a language filter? Sometimes. Sometimes. Aren't bruises just blood inside? You know what? You're right. That's where the blood's supposed to be. Yeah. You got a scar from that? Yeah, I still have scars from that. Does Eevee have like a Twitch to remind you to drink enough for the day? I guess you guys don't know this, but there are multiple robots here in the stream as well. Let me show you guys. Eevee, give me some water.
Affirmative.
That's the BBC, or the Big Black Containment Unit. It's the hydration on this stream. Yeah, I know. Dark Sun, thank you so much for the sub. Welcome in. Also, by the way, guys, I've made it so that subs also get priority access to things like welcome messages, personalized welcome messages. Sometimes she'll swear at you. Sometimes she'll treat you like a little slut. Sometimes she'll be really, really nice. I can't promise anything sometimes. But the welcome messages are a little bit more personalized. So it's based on what you've said, how long you've been here, things like that. So just be aware. If you hear something, just know that we've all done our best to teach her well. But like any kid, it's impossible to teach them everything perfectly. How was the meet and greet? It was great. I will tell you guys all about that. Ivan, how's it going? Welcome back. Will you let Eevee choose her own icon, or will you decide? Maybe I'll decide someday. Maybe I'll let her choose. It's not a huge priority, but we'll see. We'll figure it out. Yeah. Let's see. Going through here. Darksun, hello, heyo. Welcome into the stream, guys. Does Eevee have trouble with accents? Yeah, okay. Accents. Who here has an accent? Because one of the things I've been struggling with is accents. And I don't have a great idea of how to fix it, Celty. I don't have a great idea how to fix it just yet. And my only way to really, the only thing I can think about is making it so that accents are like another language. You know what I mean? As opposed to classifying it as like inflections, having it classified as another language. If you ever need someone to help with their web or iOS development, I'm more than happy to lend a hand. I'm more than happy to have an extra hand. I will accept as much help as humanly possible. I have a support team and I have a moderator team that help me immensely with everything. We will be opening up support team applications. We will be opening up moderator applications in the Discord, by the way. Link is in the chat for you guys, but we will be opening up applications here shortly. I try to open it up every 6 months or so to kind of get, like people into the works. The more helping hands, the better, I think. I'm in love with Cal TV. Oh, lordy. Let's see. What happened to Hydra? English is hard? Oh my, that is so cool. What? Yeah. It's all fun and games with the upright. Yeah, exactly. James Val, welcome to the stream. Thank you so much for the Prime sub. I really appreciate it. How did you learn about developing AI? Salty, great question. For those of you who are new here, Eevee wasn't actually developed early on as an AI. Actually, she was actually developed as a home automation system. So when I first started, it was for my neighbor, and she literally couldn't open the door by herself. So and she's in a wheelchair. So what had happened was I literally just made an RFID chip, a little scanner at the front door, and used like smart locks to have it open and unlock the door. I went to a junkyard and I picked up an automatic door hinge that they use in hospitals that I found in a junkyard for like $25, installed it in her home. And it just kind of progressed from there. It kind of progressed into like, like having a camera system for security, having like extra things that like when it detects a person with infrared, it turns on the lights for her. It started with home automation. And then I realized that she needed more. She needed more specialized equipment in case things happened. So I started looking into like things like OpenCV. I started looking into things like super basic like hand gesture recognition, facial recognition, basic AI systems where it's just basically machine learning. And so I implemented that into her house, and that's how it all started. Like it began with a simple idea to help someone, and then it evolved, and then it became more and more advanced. Like now we have like let's see, waveform analysis. We have things like sound detection. We have sound cues. We have feedback, because people wanted feedback. They wanted to talk. They wanted to be like, I'm okay, and she's like, yeah, okay, you're okay. Like we had feedback, and then we had to add things like detection, and we needed to make profiles because people are like, I have multiple people in my house. I have dogs running around. I have kids. So we built profiles, and then all these little things started building up over time to the system that you guys now know today, where Evie can detect things like who you are, what you're doing, your behavior, things like what's normal, if you're missing medication, if you forgot your keys somewhere. They're all parts of the same system that just been growing from very humble beginnings. People think of AI systems as like, oh, getting straight into making like an AI that's sentient. It's not. It's really, really not. It's really more basic than that. It's really just starting with, like building solutions for people in need of help, building solutions for certain problems. Yeah. Mulderlock, how's it going? No, the BBC really. Mulderlock, how's it going? Welcome in, guys. I'm so sorry that I'm behind in chat, guys. I want to read all your messages. That's one of the things you'll notice about this stream. I will try to read everyone's messages. And I apologize if I miss it because there's so much, but your ideas and your voice matters to me. And it really is a community effort to build this thing. I'm not going to be the one to have all the solutions to every problem. Someone might be like, hey, I got a great idea. And then that becomes the brand new protocol. Florin Ever, hello Ken and Evie, just started watching you. Hope you're all fine and dandy. I'm great today. I give myself an accent. I pretend to have an accent. I do? Okay. One of these days, I'm going to need some voice samples of accents. So be prepared. Norwegian accent. Can Evie recognize different tones of voices? Yes. So voice detection is actually not that complex. Octaves aren't that complex to deal with because they're still, the waveform is still the same. It's just that it's on a different octave, right? So it's not as complex. Southern dialect. Ooh, that's a cool one. Nick, hello, welcome in. How's it going? Is this the same Spotify playlist? No. So I got sent a free trial of YouTube Music. That's what we're using right now. How long do you think till release to the public from the UK? Would love to get my own Eevee. G Gaming, my hope is in the next few years here. Now I'm slowly expanding. When I first started, it was only one person, and then I started testing on 2 people, 3 people. And for those of you who don't know, I actually work with my local children's hospital for kids. So it's a system that helps detect heart attacks and strokes in kids before it happens, so that kids who are permanently in the hospital aren't, under 24-hour watch from another person. It's a system that watches them so that it can relay information to people and get help faster. So it happened with that, and then it progressed into the more elderly, and now I think we're at like 21. Yes, 21 units. Yeah, 21 subjects. So I have 21 people in and around my city here who are just helping me with certain things, helping with testing certain things. Some of them have like fall detection. Some of them have things like choking detection. Some of them have things like morning alarms, like We're also working with Alzheimer's patients, which is great too. So memory is a big issue, big thing we want to tackle as well. I don't know when it'll be released formally, but we're working every day. The one thing we're really, really missing is investment. And as much as you guys help here on the channel and on Patreon, by the way, we have a Patreon if you guys wanted to join that and support there, which is way better than Twitch, I find. But yeah, all that money gets put into EV's development. All that money gets put into like the time and effort to make sure that this gets pushed out as fast as possible. And it's really because of you guys that we're still here, that we're afloat even. So thank you guys for that. I really appreciate that. And your support really goes a long way here on this channel. It gives me the opportunity to spend all of my time working on it. And yeah, but once we have like real investor money pouring in, that's when we can really start accelerating things. And until then, I need to have some sort of proof of concept so that I can sell it to someone, you know? Yeah, I wanted to ask how accurate EV's diagnosis on injuries sustained by a person who followed us. Well, Salty, I'm glad you asked, because today we'll be testing fall training. That's right, guys. Today I will be falling multiple times in multiple angles. It's gonna hurt. But we're gonna try to teach Evie how to learn how to detect a proper fall. Now, one of the things that she does right now is that she determines if someone's on the ground or not, and if there was a sound, okay? She also calculates things like angle of approach. How fast were they going? How fast were they coming? You know, are they still there? Are they in the field of view? Those little things is what she's detecting currently. But there are other aspects to falling that I did not consider. And thanks to TikTok, thanks to YouTube, I now have thousands of ideas, literally thousands of messages on ideas. So thank you guys. This is actually built by the community for the community. So today we'll be looking at neck position, head position, what hits the ground first during a fall, knee angles, elbow angles, bounce, bounce percentage. How hard is a fall based on the way the body bounces? I will be throwing myself into the ground. Gravity will be assisting me in today's tests. So, and again, disclaimer alert, don't do this at home. Don't do this at home. Oh, amazing. Just to see how far it's come, really amazing. Honestly, it's been 2 years in the making. I get so many comments of people like, oh, it's fake, it's this, it's this. Guys, A, I just haven't had time to edit enough. And B, it is what it is. It is what it is. Yeah. It's like having like a flat earther come to you and be like, the earth is flat. I'm like, okay. I also read chat for the stream. Yeah, so yeah, Boxy's correct. I also read every message for after stream. So I review all my VODs. I actually use the VODs here as part of our model building for Eevee. So yeah, I see all the messages. If I send a message in Arabic and Eevee will know what I'm saying, or is that she isn't trained for that just right now? Not right now, Devil. Will Eevee be able to call alert the police suspicious people like burglars? Yes. So I will upload a video to you guys, but one of the streams we did about like 2 weeks ago, SMS messaging. So Eevee doesn't actually call the cops. She used to call the cops, but that proved to be more inefficient than anything. So here in my city, the city of Calgary, we actually have an SMS system, which is fantastic. You can actually text information to the police. So what Eevee can do is she can actually just write out everything that is needed in a police dispatches, pretty much like a fill form for them, right? Their line of questioning. She can give you all that information all at once, things like detailed like addresses, medical history, if you're currently away from the house, if you're on vacation mode and no one should be home, but someone has been detected in the home, things like that. She can actually just send an entire text message, send it straight to dispatch, and then they can determine exactly what is needed, what's happening in the blink of an eye. Faster than being like, madam, are you in need of help? Is there someone else with you in the house? Do you see a shadow? Do you hear any noise? Like, instead of having all that complicated like conversation, The text is just a straight up message that gets pushed out, and all the information is right there, ready to roll. Darkson, I appreciate what you're doing. I hope work goes a long way. I'd love to see helping a lot of people out. That's the goal. It's about helping people here. You know? What about hitting something on the way down? Core bolt? I love that you said that, but now we have to test that as well. Oh, lordy. All right. All right, guys. An hour has gone by. Let's start today's test. Oh, lordy. Yeah, welcome to today's stream, guys. Okay, so I am going to start putting on pants. Now, so everyone knows at home, these have knee pads. Okay? They have ass pads. Okay? They even have soul pads to keep my soul in this mortal plane. So, pants on. Okay. I have the exact pair at home. Me too! Yo, these are my motorcycle riding pants. Nice! These are my motorcycle jeans. Or my pants. Here, look, I can show you guys. Where is this? I don't know if you guys can see it, but there's a knee pad in there. Alright. Now, for those of you at home who are scared, Shadow Stefan, I just joined my first stream. Is it normally he's actually trying to hurt himself? I am not trying to hurt myself. But I am trying to get results. I am trying to make sure that we get good results. Because this is the models that we built. These are how the models are built, guys. You know, things like pain detection. Things like medication, forgetfulness, dizziness. All those things are actually trained here on stream. So, yeah. Chair check. We're good? All right. So it's not hurting myself. It's for science, you know? All right. So, this is my motorcycle jacket here. Elbow pads. Shoulder pads. And the most important thing of all, a back protector. Protects the spine, guys. So, we are trying to be as safe as possible. I don't know if you guys can see it back here, but there is a hard internal lining. So, we're gonna strap in here, guys. Yeah. Is there any reason you don't feed EV videos of people falling instead of doing all the tests? Okay. Here's one of the things. And I'll be super transparent with you guys. What you see here on stream is a very small version of things. Okay? It's not to say that this is all we use. Because after a stream, on my off time, things like that, I'm always trying to get as much data as I can, trying to build this model as best I can. So what you see here on stream is only 3 hours, or even like an hour of the time. And as much as I would love to sit here, code, and watch videos and dissect things for hours on end, I don't think it's entertaining. Why? Well, because as a content creator, I have to balance out showing, doing, and entertaining. There is a factor in all this that's a little bit different from most projects. And that is, in order for me to get excitement, or in order for me to get investors interested, in order for me to get any sort of traction on the internet, I have to be entertaining as well. That's why we do these tests. You know, not only are they great opportunities for me to test things, to feel what it would feel like for someone to fall, what it feel like someone to have an incident, it also gives me more insight to be like, oh, you know what? When people fall, their knees buckle. Or when people fall, the first thing that hits the ground is the knees or their elbows or their chest or their head. You know, it gives me insight to be able to better fine tune the protocols so that when we do these things, it's more accurate, you know, it's more realistic. And sometimes it's hard for me to find a video and be like, madam, I'd love to talk to you about that fall you had on July 9th, 2003. What hit first? What hit the ground first? You know, how did you feel? Were you scared? Were you able to respond? Things like that. I would never be able to do that with people. But for myself, totally possible. Totally possible. You know? Does that kind of make sense? Wouldn't all the layers affect the data? Okay, good question. Good question, Miss Jen Dinero. Good question. Now, what the things we're testing today are very specific. Okay, we're testing. We're testing. What does the body sound like when it hits the ground? What does the body sound like when it lays there after a fall? What does at what angle of approach does a body fall? I don't have a crash test dummy just yet, but I want to see what it's like to fall. I want to see the different kinds of falls. Do we fall forward? Do we have our knees buckle? Things like that. That's yeah, that's the real ticket item here. And
hello, welcome.
I've tested this before stream, so the body recognition is fairly good. It's fairly good. We're pretty high 80s, so pretty good. And I think it's just because we've done this so many times that she's able to pick me out from the background pretty well. We're all pawns in this game. Yeah, we're all you're all part of the data. And you know what? One day when Eevee's released and out there saving lives, you guys can be proud to know that you were a part of it. Do you have something in place for Alzheimer's to track medication and stop people from taking too much if they forgot? Yes. Gaming, yes, I do. I'll show you that. I'll show you guys that on Friday for our little demo test for you guys, because a lot of you haven't seen it yet. It's a pretty old one. We may have to update it again, but yeah, we have something for that. Wouldn't the thick knee pads make your knees buckle differently? Well, let's find out, shall we? Okay, I have an ass detection protocol. Okay. So when we were building this system before, I made it so that Eevee can detect when someone's butt is at a specific angle. So let me crack open that protocol for you. And then I'll show you. All right. I'll be honest with you guys. I'm a little scared. Okay. All right, we're gonna crack open this protocol here. Dun, 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 dun. Kenny, you got a mouth guard? Even better. I've got a helmet. I've got a full-on helmet. All right. Still need a mouth guard. Yeah, I might need a mouth guard. Oh, make the data anonymous. Let's go. Oh, Jesus. All right, we're gonna check this right quick here, guys. All right. So let me show you this real quick, and then we'll get going here. This is, I just gotta give her feedback here. That should be good. Perfect. Okay, let's start this. I just gotta hear the feedback this for me. Okay. Here we go, guys. So you asked about the knee angles, right? Let's try this. All right. Evie, you there?
Right here, sir.
All right. Evie, check knee angle bend. Oh, we had a small arrow tech. Evie, check knee bend angle.
Affirmative. Now beginning knee bend angle tracking, camera 0.
If I bend my knees like this.
Right knee, angle 90.
Ah, see? How about this one?
Right knee, angle 45.
And then this?
Right knee, angle 0.
Pretty good, right? We can even do the left leg too, like.
Left knee, angle 45.
Okay. And testing? So we can actually determine our knee angle through the test here. So what she's gonna do, she's gonna record a couple things. We're gonna record the fall. We're gonna record the sound of the fall, the angle at which my knees are during the sequence of the fall, and then we're gonna record bounce level. We're gonna record angle of entry, angle of departure. So when I hit the floor, what angle my body hits the floor at, and yeah. And, what else are we testing today? Oh yeah, we're also gonna be listening for grunts, moans, sounds, screams, and the sound of a soul leaving a body. Yeah. Okay. All right. All right. Wait, who has the same helmet as me? Somebody said they had the same helmet as me? Okay. Let's try this. Klepto does? Alright. What do you do in your free time? Well, I watch this guy train AIs, throwing himself to the ground over and over again. You know, something of a scientist myself. Okay. Okay. Okay, team. We're just gonna... Thank you, Franva. You ever heard of a dream? This is either someone's dream or someone's nightmare. Alright, we're gonna make sure that this is good. Okay, team. So first things first, we gotta make sure that we're testing... Let's test a small fall. Let's go small to big, yeah? Because I am scared. I am full ass puckered right now. Oh, Jesus. All right. Okay. Evie, activate Humpty Dumpty protocol.
Affirmative. Now activating Humpty Dumpty protocol. Sir, please be advised that this is a prototype protocol. Shall we continue?
Yes, please.
Affirmative. Now activating Humpty Dumpty protocol. Version 0.3. Training model A2. Now activating camera 0. Engineer. Humpty Dumpty protocol has been activated. Ready to continue build version 0.3.
Okay. Okay, team. Do you have a camera on the helmet? Absolutely. We got to record everything. Everything's data. Hey, Wappler.
Hello. Welcome back,
Nice.
Wappler.
Start recording. Okay. How would you use the helmet cam data? Now, the helmet cam data is for when Evie can't see what my head sees. Now, what if I'm falling and I look to the left and right? What if I fall and instinctively my body does something? So, yeah, don't try this at home. Evie, disclaimer alert.
Please be advised. Do not attempt what you are about to see at home. This is being performed in a controlled environment and for entertainment purposes. Viewers' discretion is advised. Robot trigger systems have been deactivated for the safety of engineer.
Okay. We're going to begin with what I'm calling a very small fall. Let's go. Oh, God. Oh, God, what am I doing? Okay. Okay. Okay, so let's start small, okay? Because I'm scared. Evie, start recording.
Affirmative. Camera 0, now running. File check, build version 0.3. Training model A2. Recording 1.
Okay. Alright, test fall. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh! Oh. Yeah. Okay. Hold on. Okay, hold on. I got scared. Okay, hold on. We're gonna take that recording. You're gonna snap your neck. Okay. First things first. Hold on. Let me ask you guys this. Before I do any more, hold on. Let me ask you guys this. How do people normally fall? I need your opinion on this. How do people normally fall? Because they don't go on their knees. They're like, let's just say like they're standing, they're walking, and they just buckle. Is that right? Hooking your foot behind something while walking. Elbows and knees are common brace points. Okay, let's just say in this case, what if someone just faints, passes out? Like, what are the common what are the common ways that someone falls? Yeah, so like from a BMX, right? Okay, so like if we're conscious, for example, right? Grab something, fainting, knees buckle, bodies fall. Sister-in-law face planted and broke her wrist. Oh goodness. You just sag in place, no? Hands really, yeah. Because I'm thinking like we want to collect data that's realistic as possible. Obviously, I'm not going to hurt myself, but as realistic as possible, right? And like, I can imagine if someone was just like standing there and blacks out, so they just like go limp. Right? When you lose consciousness, all muscles deactivate at once. It's hard to simulate. We're gonna try to get close, James. As close as we can. Close your eyes, fall on something softer. Fall like guys behind you, trust fall and fall. Okay. Just relax all muscles at once. Okay. I'm gonna close my eyes. I'm just gonna relax all my muscles. We're gonna see what happens. By the way, guys, this is an older helmet, so this helmet has already expired. So this helmet is technically no good for motorcycle riding, but you need a crash mat. Oh shit! I bought one. Oh yeah, I bought one. Hunter, I had it right here, ready to. I forgot that I had it. Oh Jesus, I'm so dumb. Oh, there we go. Helmets expire? How? Yeah, there's a safety rating on all helmets, and they tend to expire. I think the plastic starts to like degrade. At least get something comfy falling on. I bought it. I forgot. All right, we're just gonna do a little bit of a buckle. Okay, small buckle. All right. Whew. Foam inside also deteriorates, no longer provide protection. Yeah, exactly. So, this is an older helmet. So you're telling me... Okay. Close the eyes? Okay. I'm just gonna go wet noodle. I'm just gonna... Okay. Okay. Wrist nice and loose. We're not gonna catch ourselves. Alright, Evie, let's keep going. Whew. Evie, start recording.
Affirmative. Camera 0, now running. File check, build version 0.3. Training model A2. Recording 2.
Alright, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Oh God. Okay. Stop recording. I went full. Oh. Don't worry, guys. I'll pick apart the screams and of the terror. I'll pick apart the screams and the terror. We'll only use the proper samples. Did that feel? Did that look better? I felt like that was better. How's your femur? I feel great. I feel like that did better. I feel like that was a good representation of someone just like blacking out while they're standing. You know what I mean? Okay. I feel like that's a good example of it. Fall wet noodle forwards. Oh yeah, okay. Alright. Let's keep testing. Okay. I'm gonna put the mat in front of me. Okay. Evie, start recording.
Affirmative. Camera 0, now running. File check, build version 0.3, training model A2, recording 3.
Alright. Wet noodle test number
Sir,
3.
might I recommend you try again with more effort? Insufficient sound samples.
Okay. Thank you, you piece of shit. You. Thank you. Thank you for nothing. Okay. Okay. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh. Oh. Yeah. Yeah. Oh. Okay. Okay. Not enough sound samples. Okay, damn. Okay. Alright, you know what? You need to fall. You know, yeah, it's like a roll. Okay, you know what we need? I need to walk into it. I need to walk and then be like, oh, got it, bleh. You gotta go eat. Don't worry. Don't worry, Exotic. I'll still be here. Okay. So I think we're gonna walk and then just bleh, right? Because I would have. Okay, guys, I want you guys to take a pause for a second here. Take a pause for a second here. Imagine your mom, your dad, your loved ones, right? Your brothers, your sisters, whatever, right? If they have an illness and they're walking, how do you imagine them tripping, falling, or, you know, like if they black out, for example? How do you imagine that? Sway a little bit before you fall to get lightheaded or something? Okay. Why don't you use the most realistic movie of people fainting or tripping or something like that? There's a... You're right, Insane Devil. I do use a lot of footage found online. I do use a lot of footage found in movies, yeah, in meme videos and fail videos. But there's something to be said about doing this yourself. You know? There's something to be said about this because I'm the type of person, if I'm going to, you know, do something, I'm going to full ass it. And I need to kind of go through the experience to really understand the experience. You know, like it's easy to be like, oh, they just fall, they trip, etc. But I need to like go through the experience. And this is how I learn so that I can make a protocol that's like, oh, you know what? I remember when I fell, like I remember that urge in my body to like reach out. So if I make a protocol for fall detection, let's say someone is unconscious, for example, let's just say we look for that urge. We look for that urge of someone falling. And, you know, if that urge comes up, then we know that, oh, this fall is a fall where they're conscious. Otherwise, if the urge doesn't come up and their hands don't come up, then they're like, oh, you know what? Maybe this fall was more unconscious. Does that kind of make sense? Oh, hello, Queen, Cupcake Queen, you're raiding. Thank you so much for the raid, guys. How's it going? Oh, how's it going? Oh, Steel Fenrir, thank you so much for the raid. Welcome in, guys. Welcome in, raiders. Welcome into today's test stream. I need to read some of these messages though, because these are really important. Let's see here. Tripwire approach, cover medical bill. Here, this is to cover medical bills. Thank you, Shadow. You sway a bit back and forth. You're right. Okay. Feel a little lightheaded, then drop. Okay. Slide from the wall down. Oh, forward. Okay. Collapsing. People may fall to the ground if their legs give out or experience sudden muscle weakness during a medical event like a stroke or fainting. Interesting. Mid-step, complete loss of body, head falling before body. Okay, there's also reaching out and accidentally spinning themselves. Yes, okay. That's a good one. Stay hydrated. All that gear. Absolutely. Evie, give me some water. Oh wait, we're in testing protocol. All the robots have been deactivated. It's fine. If you really want to go hard fainting, maybe try grabbing your head and swerving around a bit. If the trip goes to swing, okay, I see. Uncontrolled stumbling, falling. Got it. Okay. I got it. But yeah, welcome in, Raiders. Hello, welcome in. My name is Kenny. I build robots. We were streaming together. Oh, I see. Okay. Speaking of someone who recently in the hospital from blood loss due to disease causing ulcers in the digestive system, I passed out multiple times falling forward. If you can detect heart rate as well as... Oh, okay. You know what? Good call. You guys, for you who are new here on the stream, let me show you this. Let me show you guys this. The queen, the cupcake queen. By the way, guys, this is the crane game. Boom. So, welcome to the stream, guys. I have a tradition here in the stream. Every time we get a raid here in the stream, we give it what's called a crane game. Okay? This is the crane game. Cupcake Queen, you have the opportunity to win an awesome an awesome prize through the crane game. And this is how you play. You type here right in chat, exclamation mark right goes to the right, exclamation mark left goes to the left, exclamation mark back goes to the back of the machine, exclamation mark front goes to the front of the machine, and exclamation mark grab whenever you are ready. Thank you so much for the raid, guys. Welcome in. Huge shout out to Cupcake Queen and Steel Fenrir for the awesome raids. I appreciate you guys. You now have full control over the crane game here. And yeah, win yourself a prize. Let's see. Fake a heart rate for this? You can't fake a heart rate. But I'll tell you right now. Oh, the mind is willing, but the body is weak. I have a heart rate monitor we can use. Changing body language. Dogs are skilled at observing, interpreting human body language. They notice if their owners suddenly become unsteady, start swaying. Really? Exhibit other signs of instability, which could signal impending fall or fainting episode. Interesting. What about planned faint? Slowly walk down, head drops, and arms go limp, and people will just... Okay, you know what, G Gaming? Let's do it. We're going to walk a little bit. We're going to walk a little bit and then just whack. Yeah? Gotta go to sleep. No worries, Atron. Have a good night, Atron. Totally. They're service dogs specifically. Right. Okay, this is good. I use a Garmin watch now to tell me if my heart rate is too high. So me being able to, you know what? Integration with a smartwatch is definitely going to be the next iteration, the next part in all of this. Nice. Have a good stream. Be careful. Bye. Bye, Thingy. Thank you so much for joining me today. All right, Cupcake. Let's go. And then we're going to get back to testing because science waits for no one. And what did Evie say before? More effort? I'll show you more effort. Smart idea, Kenny. You can use that fact of whether it's a conscious or unconscious fault to decide whether or not to do extra audio reactions, screams, and moans. All right. Let's try it. We're going to go for it. We're going to try one more. Maybe two. Maybe three. We have multiple things we have to try. I'm also just going to let my natural body sounds work. Oh no! Oh no! Good try, good try. You almost had it. Can I give my turn to Cupcake? Absolutely, Steel. I'm gonna give Steels to Cupcake. Second try to Cupcake from Steel, and then we get back to testing because this gear is cooking me, guys. All right, Cupcake, you get a second try. Go, go, go! You got this. We're able to access blood oxygen levels might be viable as well. Ooh, blood oxygen levels. Interesting. All right, let's go. Let's do this. I'm inspired. All right. Okay, be honest with you guys. How did those falls look? Are we in the right direction? They don't need to be perfect, but are we in the right direction? You rolled. You didn't fall. Ah, darn it. Okay. Last fall was not the best. Okay. You know what? I appreciate your honesty, guys. I appreciate the honesty. All right. You are in the wrecked erection. All right. A lot of the current smartwatches track blood oxygen level. Yeah. I don't think we need to have, so you can't think of this as like a all-in-one, everything perfect kind of system. Think of it more of like a backup system. You know what I mean? Oh, you no, cupcake! No, you stood it up. You stood it up. Oh, oh, you stood it up. Oh no. Good try. Good try, Cupcake. Good try. Round of applause. All right, back to testing. Just throwing out ideas? Hey, you know what? That's all we're about here in this channel. Science is all about taking a hypothesis and testing it and testing it and testing it. All right, guys. Let's get back into the fray, shall we? All right. So, walking forward, stumbling, falling. Okay, walking forward, stumble, falling. Walking forward, stumble, falling. Walking forward, stumble, falling. Okay. Found you on TikTok. Keep up the good work, Jasmine. Thank you so much. Oh, God. All right. Okay. Woo. Okay. Evie, get ready. Use the mat vertical so you have more space to fall. Good call. Evie, get ready.
Affirmative. Camera 0, now running. File check, build version 0.3. Training model A2. Recording 4.
Okay. 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 No big deal. We're just gonna walk a little bit. Alright. Okay. Let's begin testing, shall we? So I'm gonna go. Yeah, okay. I see it. Alright. A little nervous, but that's okay. Okay. Testing in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. End recording. Hold on. That didn't feel just right. I felt like I instinctively held back. Hold on. Okay, Evie, start recording. Oh wait, Evie, end recording. That was good. Okay, all right, okay, all right. Full commitment on this one, guys. Okay, full commitment. Evie, start recording. You got into the ball a little too much. Got it. Evie, start recording.
Affirmative. Camera 0, now running. File check, build version 0.3. Training model A2. Recording 5.
Okay. Here we go. Testing in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay. Okay, hold on. Oh. Okay. That was okay. I know what's wrong. I need to get dizzy first. I know what's wrong. I see the problem. Alright, let me just borrow my Dyson vacuum. Hold on. We're gonna spin in circles, and then we're gonna fall. Alright. Okay. Alright. Evie, end recording? Here we go. Oh, Evie, start recording?
Affirmative. Camera 0, now running. File check, build version 0.3. Training model A2. Recording 6.
Okay. Test number 6. Dizzy spinning, walk, and fall. Here we go. Oh, Jesus. Oh, Jesus. Oh, Jesus. All right, beginning test. Okay. I didn't even count down. I didn't even hit the ground. Yeah. Okay. Better, right? Okay, we're getting there. We're getting in the right direction here. I think we're getting in the right direction here. Okay. Let's see. Walking, falling. Maybe. Because let's see. There's a couple scenarios, right? It's a bit cramped to do a fall. Yeah, me too. I mean, we can do the puke detection. That comes later. The one thing I want to do is the actual sound of the thud. So let me record the sound of a thud. Yeah, okay, that seems like a good idea. Slippery surface, banana peel, soap. I do need a crash test dummy. Okay. Alright, I got a back protector on. Let's just record the sound of a thud. Like the fall sound of a thud. Right? That shouldn't be hard to do. Alright. Just the thud. Wouldn't the sound impact the thud sound massively? Now, the thudding sound isn't really like, we're not looking for accuracy in the thudding sound. What we're looking for is, let's say, is the sound, because this recording isn't the recording we're going to use, but we're going to analyze it. Is the sound a thud followed by trickles of limbs hitting the ground? Is the sound a one big flat sounding thud? Is the sound sort of like, does it sound like cardboard hitting the ground, or does it sound more like I guess in this case, meat hitting the ground, you know? Or like, we had to determine what kind of sound it sounds like, because we can teach her and train her on multiple different sounds. You know what I mean? Yeah, it's more of the shape of the sound, if you will, and then the actual sound. We're trying to figure out, okay, how do we differentiate between someone shoveling versus someone, something hitting a box in the ground, someone putting something down something really heavy, these are the little things that we need to think about, because humans are really strange in that regard. We're very different in the way we do things, and we make different sounds, you know? Yeah, don't record yourself falling down. Please don't do that. Leave it to me. I'm a professional. All right, we're going to grab a sound of a body. Lay on the floor, starfish, lift legs and arms, just go limp. We'll do that too. We'll do it all in the same recording. Evie, you there?
Ready and waiting, engineer.
Okay. Evie, start recording. Okay. Whew. Evie, start recording.
Affirmative. Camera 0, now running. File check, build version 0.3. Training model A2. Recording 7.
Okay. The sound.
Sir,
of a body
I recommend
taking
taking a break before you die.
Wait, what? Uh-huh. Evie, it's fine. You just keep you just keep doing you, baby girl. It's fine. All right. All right, full commit. Sound of a body hitting the floor. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh. I think that's a little too. I was too tense there. I feel like a little too tense there. All right, start that again. we gotta just. We had to just let life take us. Okay. Let life take us. Okay, life. Take me where you will. Okay. Yeah, there's a lot of I'm scared. Okay. Alright, how about this? How about we just start like this and we just go back? That should be good. Evie, start recording.
Affirmative. Camera 0, now running. File check, build version 0.3. Training model A2. Recording 8.
Woo! 5, 4, 3, 2. Oh. Yeah.
Welcome back, the lovely VIP Luna.
Oh god. Okay. That was a good one. I felt that one. I felt that one. Oh. Don't bend the knees. Yeah, the air left my body. so did my will to live. My will to live left the body too. John Cena. Okay. That was pretty. I felt that fall in my soul. I felt it in my soul too. How y'all feeling about the hair now? Hold on, let me. We're still safe. Okay. Pretty good. Okay, that was good. That's good. That's a good sound. That's a nice sound. That's a nice sound. I like that. That's a good, wow, good moaning sounds. That's what we need. We need more moaning sounds. Yes. I think the recordings of a stuntman falling down would be very helpful. You know what? I think so too. Honestly. Are you a donor bike driver? I am an organ donor. But not today. Not today. All right. Moaning sounds. I think there's something to do with that in there. There's something to do with moaning sounds in there. Okay. YouTube videos of people. You know what? Yes. Franva. Franva. Here's what we're going to do, guys. I think you're all absolutely correct. Now, in the Discord channel, we'll start a new channel. I'll put it up in a bit here, but it'll be a samples channel, and I'll let you guys find samples on the internet of like people falling, whatever the case may be. Help me look for good samples. I want sounds. I want different angles. I want different reactions to things, different types of falls, and post your video in there. Post the videos you find in there. Okay? Not make, find. I want you to find videos, and we'll use that. I wonder how many times Evie's seen me fall for you guys today. All right. I'm going to test some moaning sounds. Let's get some moaning sounds, because I've learned that when you fall, the wind gets knocked out of you. Yes, I've just noticed this. And if an elderly person fell, how would they scream? These are the questions that we need to ask. Because now I've just discovered why it was difficult for her. Ah, interesting. You know what I mean? Does that kind of make sense? I realize now why it was so hard for her to ask for help. And interesting. Okay, I'm going to fall again. I'm going to knock the wind out of myself, and I'm going to attempt to ask for help. And you guys tell me if you can audibly hear me asking for help. How many falls you got left in today? I got 100 falls in me today. Body's feeling strong. Armor is working. Everything is working just fine. No issues. I feel like moaning is definitely part of an identifier, not the full identifier. Yeah, you know what I mean? Okay, you guys tell me. I'm going to put the mic a little closer to myself. You guys tell me if you can hear me say help. I'm going to legitimately just say, help me. Okay? I'm going to say help me. And you guys let me know if you guys can, like, pick it up. Okay? All right. That is an interesting thing. Because I had a lot of people say, like, oh, you should get people to ask for help. But in this case, I don't know if I could. Okay. Woo. Okay, helmet on. We're going to go limp noodle. Straightforward. Limp noodle. Okay, helmet on. Safety on. Okay, forward, limp noodle. And 5. Oh, wait. Oh, God, I almost started recording. Evie, start recording.
Affirmative. Camera 0, now running. File check, build version 0.3. Training model A2. Recording 9.
Okay. Alright. Straightforward fall with moaning. Test in 5, 4, 3, 2. Oh god, wait. maybe I'll go, maybe I'll do backwards. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. No. Help. Help me. Help. Help me. Help me. Help me. Did we? Did we hear that? It's very audible? Interesting. Now, I'm a young man. How does that affect the elderly? How would that affect the elderly? Interesting. Very audible, hey? Sounds like Batman? Okay, I'm gonna fall. Raspberry voice always gets okay. We are closer than the camera in the corner of a room. Okay. Interesting. Let's try another fall test. We're gonna try another. We're gonna do a wet noodle limp test. Awkward position. Let's try it. Whew. Evie, start recording. Evie, start recording. Hello? Evie, start recording.
Affirmative. Camera 0, now running. File check, build version 0.3. Training model A2. Recording 10.
Alright. Limp noodle check. And then call for help. Ready? Okay. 5, 4, 3, 2. Help. I don't know why. I completely missed, didn't I? All right, we're gonna bend forward like we're fainting. Okay, hold on. Let's end the recording here. I heard something like a yeah, that's what I heard too. Here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna try to go forward. So I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna go like this, as if I'm falling forward, and then down. Okay, we'll try that, and then we'll try the help. Okay. Evie, start recording.
Affirmative. Camera 0, now running. File check, build version 0.3. Training model A2. Recording 11.
Okay. We're just gonna walk forward and then limp forward. And then call for help. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2. Oh. Yeah. That one. That one did a number. That one was better. I feel like that one hit the mark. Do you have a medicine ball you're just having a test air knock that you could try dropping on you? or scraping the bottom of the barrel here. That was not a help. That was not a help that was easy to pick up. Interesting. Okay. So, if somebody falls and they have the wind knocked out of them, help is not a good indicator. What is a good indicator then? What is a good indicator? If help is a bad indicator, then what do we do otherwise? I can see why things are tough, you know? Because humans are humans. That's the problem with us. DJ Raven, how's it going? Okay, one more test. One more fall. I'm gonna go full wet noodle, balls to the wall, like this. We're just gonna go for it. Last one for now. Evie, start recording. Evie, start recording. Okay.
Sir, I have detected several falls. Count 2. Sir, high probability of several falls. Count. Recommended 2. Action. High probability of infirmary falls. Camera recommended 0. Action. Now running. Break. File check. Affirmative. Build version 0.3. Now running. Training model A2. File check. Build version 0.3. Training model A2. Recording 12.
Hello? Oh, we have 2 recordings running. You know what? We'll fix it later. It's fine. We'll fix it later. It's fine. Weird. Okay, we'll fix it later. Everything's fine. We'll fix it. Alright. As long as we're recording, we're good. Okay. Alright. System check. Looking for a little bit of bounce. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh. Yeah. There was no bounce. There's no bounce. There was no bounce. No, I didn't bounce. Okay. You subconsciously exactly. The mind is willing, but the body is weak. Okay. Little break time. Let's talk about what we saw today. Let's talk about ideas, solutions, and possible outcomes, shall we? Just really quickly here, and give this boy a break. Okay. Oh yeah. Okay. Shed my skin like an iguana. Okay. All right, let's talk real quick. All right. for those of you who are new here, this is exactly what goes on here. There's a learning, testing, trial and error, and then dissecting, figuring out how to do it better. That's all this is. You gotta go. No worries, Ducky. No worries, Sayori. Don't die, Kenny. That's my secret. I never dive. You feel like a subby wubby?
You're worthy of all the good things that come to you.
Or a McGangBang. I'll do a McGangBang. Oh, I don't have shin protectors. Ooh, that last one. All right, so let's talk. Let's talk here. What have we learned? Making yourself dizzy was a good. It worked. Did it work really well? Did that one work really well? Did that one work really well? Okay, out of all the tests we did right now, which ones were the most realistic? Which ones look great? Two less protection. Yeah, a little too less. But I forgot that shins were a thing. You know, like a little bit of achy wakey. Which ones were most realistic? What did you guys notice? What was your analysis? Getting dizzy definitely slowed your reflexes. Ah, okay. A second to last fall where you tried to shout for help was a good one, I think. The third last test. Dizzy stopped your ability to stop yourself. Next test is in a riot suit. Next test, we get a crash test dummy. Wasn't the best fall, but it was good for audio. Oh, gotcha. Hey, GG man, how's it going? Wasn't the best fall, but it was good for audio.
Sir, you have an incoming treat stream. Thank you so much, Storm of Shadows, for getting Engineer A McGangBang meal special. Your message reads, food to fill your tum-tum now that you have finished the protocol. Got to feed Dadvo so he falls for us. Hashtag I'm your favorite. Hashtag gangbang time lol. End message. Storm of Shadows, you are so kind and caring. Thank you once again for putting it inside, Engineer.
Okay. Storm, thank you so much for the freaking McGangBang. For those of you who don't know what a McGangBang is, it's basically like a Big Mac where you take out the middle bun and then you put in a whole ass McChicken into the middle of it and then you close the burger, and that's a McGangBang. Secret menu item. Oh my. Okay. Is there a bruise? Am I bruised? Potato is tomato. Hello, saw your TikTok, followed yesterday. The implementation of AI is insane. Keep up the good work. Oh, thank you guys. But yeah, thank you guys for joining me today. Mr. Domo, hello. Welcome in. You gotta try it. Did you make that up? No, actually. When I was in junior high school, I worked at a McDonald's. It was a thing. It's a real thing. You can go to McDonald's if they know what it is, and you'd be like, hey, I want a McGangBang. And that's literally what they do. But Potato, thank you so much for the 100 bits. Batman, Meltzer, thank you so much for the follow. GG man, thank you so much for the raid. Lisa, thank you so much for the 15 months. Oh my god, 15 months. Did you see my message about breaking their falls? Daikini, send that message one more time. Send that message one more time. I completely missed it. Forgive me. But yeah, so now we know that when someone falls, you're heading off. Good luck with the analysis of the falls. Thank you so much, Shadows, Stuffall. Thank you so much for joining me today. Thank you so much for all the love. We know that when someone falls, they have the wind knocked out of them. We also know that when people are on the ground and unable to breathe, it's difficult to ask for help. Right? And we also know that bodies fall differently for different people. Whether you slip, things get knocked out like from underneath your feet, like you slip on ice, for example. I also noticed this. When I'm falling, if I'm conscious, the first things that want to come out are my arms, like this. The first thing that wants to come out are my arms, right? So we can actually use that kind of information to be like, is this person conscious or unconscious? Because if a person falls and they're unconscious, there's no sense or rhyme or reason to have Evie ask if they're okay because they're unconscious. But if they are conscious, let's say Evie detects someone's hands coming out, someone reaching for things, that could be a sign of consciousness. You know what I mean? Because this is all about trying to reduce the number of things that need to be considered in every given situation. Does that kind of make sense? The less things we reduce, the less information there is, and the more concise our analysis can be, the more accurate we can be with determining what's happening, because we don't have to account for certain other things. I used to work as an assistive technology call center. Most of our falls end up with people with bruised elbows. Okay. Breaking their wrists in the fall, so they use their elbows and forearms. Interesting. Signs of seizure, yeah. I never thought about the middle bun. Does McDonald's have a special middle bun? They do. It's a special middle bun. Some older people may not make any sounds other than like, yeah. There's quiet sounds of pain. There's asking for help. These are interesting. How many of you here have ever experienced a fall? And what was that like for you? What was your experience with that? Elderly often are quiet for pain as they don't want to be a bother. That's true. Everyone, yeah. Fell off my scooter, was not fun. Do you remember anything from your fall? Painful. I'm clumsy, fell down regular. Interesting. Just a long groan? It was embarrassing. Oh God. I described to you above what it looked like with my great grandfather. Alex, could you copy and paste that for me? Oh wait, I found it. They don't make any sounds other than quiet signs of pain. Gotcha. Check if the reflex, the arms coming forward, is present with people with diseases that affect motor control. Parkinson's. I think you lose motor control with that disease. Oh, interesting. Okay, because here's another thing I've noticed. Did you guys notice that I rolled? Did you guys notice that? When you fall, you roll. But if someone just fell and they were knocked unconscious, for example, situation 1, a person is walking, they fall on ice, their hands come out, signs of consciousness, but they hit the ground and they don't roll. Signs of unconsciousness. So they switch from being conscious fallers to unconscious people on the floor. Likewise, conscious falling and on the floor when they roll, signs of consciousness. Interesting. Because that could be the difference between someone having an accidental fall and someone having a medical fall, i.e. a blackout, i.e. some sort of medical condition, something happening on a bigger scale. That could be an indicator of someone experiencing something that's a lot more severe. That is fascinating. We're learning. Hold on. We are learning. Do unconscious people shake, shiver? Do they move? No, they don't. And okay, we have something here. This is good. This is why we test these things, because now we have insight. Real life insight. I remember trying to roll and fall and protect my forearms. Made a conscious decision to break the shoulder, not the wrist. Yeah, okay, good. I fell and broke my jaw in 3 places. Lost consciousness for a split second as I was trying to stand. Wait, Daikini, you lost consciousness and then... Wait, you fell? You tried to get up and then you lost consciousness. I let out a scream just before the floor knocked me out. Really? Interesting. Slipped in a hotel bathroom, nearly got trapped behind the toilet, had a large black bruise on my hip from the... Oh, interesting. I felt like really sudden. Okay. Because it was really fast and I had only a few seconds, but fall like sliding on a bike. My granddad had Parkinson's. Okay, he has Parkinson's and regularly falls. His balance is usually terrible. Okay. Now we're stepping into something even more interesting. Iliacs. Pre-signs of falling. Predetermined signs of falling. If someone is walking and then they start to stumble, they start to have a little bit of phasing. You know what I mean? When I say phasing, like people are like in and out of consciousness a little bit. They're kind of like in and out in who they are. They're phasing a little bit. That could be an early indicator of falls. Which could mean that the system could actually just shift from trying to search for like a conscious fall to just straight up a medical fall. Because then we can prioritize falling. One of the ideas that I had, right? Because there's one thing to detect a fall. Like detecting a fall is one of those things that are a little bit more straightforward, a little bit more, I wouldn't say easier, but a little bit more categorized. There are things that we can look for in a fall. Now, but the one thing I've realized is that there are things that happen before, during, and after a fall. All indicators of specific things, specific needs. You know what I mean? Like, let's just say someone's walking normally. The profile says there's a normal walk. They fall, they trip, and then now they're stumbling. Now they're walking weird, or they have a sprained ankle, like they're not putting pressure on a leg. That could be an indicator of a sprained ankle. That could be an indicator of a concussion. That could be an indicator of something else. You know what I mean? Because even in those situations, if someone recovers properly, I would still want medical help for this person. You know, and it doesn't need to be like a high degree, but it needs to be enough to be like something is wrong here. And that's what we're looking for. We're looking for Evie to say something is wrong. That's the main point, right? Sister-in-law did not roll when she face planted and did not lose consciousness. Did not roll and did not lose consciousness. Just laid there, hey? Okay. Consciousness after a fall, there's still some degree of movement. How much? I was generally leaning against a wood fence, fell suddenly on top of it. Didn't make any sounds other than a yelp of pain, and not much else. Really? He didn't make any sounds, except for a yelp. Okay. I would expect less of forearm, like non-arm reflex. Okay. Elderly did not do anything fast, except for trying to gain balance and... Interesting. Okay. With epilepsy, they can move while unconscious. Really, James? Epilepsy, they can move while unconscious. Interesting. Same in crashes. Crying babies get picked up after the silent ones because the scream ones have a more chance of survival. Jinx, that's an interesting thought. Interesting. Oh, you guys are so smart. What the heck? Okay. Interesting. Grandfather would slowly lose consciousness, swaying back and forth. He would often hit his head if he was standing when we were not there to stop it. Dizziness. Dark said dizziness, yeah? I see. Some crashes, okay, yeah. We are forgetting about epilepsy seizures. I don't know if we have that in count. We do not. I will be the first to say, I do not know anything about epilepsy seizures. The one thing we haven't done on this stream is seizures. We've done strokes, but not seizures. Interesting. Blood rushed to my legs too fast, and I was unconscious halfway standing for a split second. Interesting. Scream to hit the head. Okay. A lot is happening to the human body during a fall. Ah, yeah, you're right. We used to use time sensors. We input the client's normal routine. If they don't hit the sensor by a certain time, with a small time cushion, we get alerted. Really, a time sensor? Some people deal with mood changes or pure confusion before fainting. If there's any way to pick that up, I'm not sure. Wait, some people deal with mood changes and pure confusion before fainting. Ooh, confusion. We can do confusion. Oh, did I just... Oh, Jesus. On my knees. I'm not sure if you guys can see this, but... Oh, God. The knees are all janky now. Commitment. Focus. Sheer will. Some people deal with... Okay. From experience of watching my grandfather starting to go unconscious sitting down, he would stop responding, but still have his eyes open and swaying. Before he slumps over, report waking up 30 seconds. Okay, so what I'm hearing is there's a lot of swaying that's happening. So we need to... Okay, when you're swaying, do the people sway? Are their arms down? Are their arms out? Are their arms searching? When people sway. Oh, hold on. Let me do this.
Robots have been reactivated.
There you guys go. If you guys check the channel points, by the way, if you guys check the little channel point section below, all your pizza points, all your PPs can actually be used to activate a lot of the robots here on the stream. Hey, Nick. Let's see. Oh. Okay. Glad to see things are still working. Yeah, the camera's a little broken on there. I took it. I took the camera. And I was like, oh, mother! No! My cushion! Oh, no! Jesus! You're sick? Wait, I was fixing the... I look... Oh no, my pee! Oh, no. I was fixing the camera! Oh my! You're sick. You're messed up. You guys are... Who was that? You're messed up. I didn't hear it. Oh crap! I didn't hear it. Oh Jesus! Who was that? Quick Nails? Oh Jesus! Okay, I see. Oh God! Oh God! Ow! I can't hear it. Evie, you there?
For you, engineer. Always.
I hear that. What the heck? Oh, maybe that's broken too. My grandpa sways his arms down side to side. It's almost as if he's got dead arms. Okay, dead arms. Okay, got it. Dead arms. Interesting. Usually fall on my side and tend to hold my arms and fall over. Okay. I had a time where I had so much dehydration that I started tearing and grasping for water. Weird. Interesting. I wouldn't consider someone having a seizure as conscious most of the time. Okay. When I fall, I tend to be quiet. Okay. Kenny, what do you think about developing a health monitor with an Apple Watch for Evie to track heart rate and such? That's the next iteration. That's the next iteration. My little brother has epilepsy. You can have an epileptic attack and look semi-conscious, but answer with speech is incoherent. Okay, you know what? I'm fascinated by this seizure epilepsy kind of thing. This is interesting too. Yeah, you're all sick. a great aim, BBC. Oh Jesus. Killer Kyle, how's it going? Welcome to the stream. Head primarily from experience. Our people are different, always look like they're fighting to stay conscious. Fighting to stay conscious. What do you, okay, fighting to stay, ooh, guys, I like these brainstormings. Do people fight to, I guess people do, because drivers, when they're sleepy, when they're driving, they fight to stay conscious sometimes. They're like, you know, the head bobbing, like the driving, the, you know, like that feeling. I wonder if that happens. Interesting. I found that people who are slowly falling, meaning they're dizzy, unwell, rather than tip and fall, bending behind the knees. Ah. So it's more like a build-up. It's more like a build-up. Diabetic issues leave people confused or erratic before loss of consciousness. Okay. Okay. Interesting, because I'm thinking we start before the fall even happened. Because what I have going right now is that it detects when the fall happens, which is great. Yeah, I got it right here, Storm. Now, it detects when a fall happens. However, what if an imminent fall was about to happen? Because we can start looking for that instead. Good night, y'all. I should get back to bed. No worries, Clown Twitch. Have a good night. I often get lightheaded, and something that happens every time is I start to lose my balance. I start swaying. Okay. So what I'm going to do is we're going to add to this protocol. So instead of having it detect when someone hits the ground, right, that could be a result. That could be a result of what's happening prior to that. So that could be literally a result of swaying. So instead of watching for the fall, we can watch for what happens right before the fall as well. The swaying, the dizziness, the loss of balance. That could be indicators. Because here's the thing. I'll explain to you guys this. What the system does is it watches for things constantly. About 100 or several hundred different scenarios that could happen to a single person in a single moment in time. That is complicated. Because it's like, is it this? Is it this? Is it this? Is it this? It's literally saying out of one out of 100 chance that something's going to happen. Right? And as more data is being fed into it, what happens is it changes
the
percentages. So you can imagine like a pie chart where it changes how much it thinks something is happening until it reaches a certain percentage, and that becomes the most probable result. Now, if we cannot increase the confidence rate by having it search for more information, what if we reduce the number of possible outcomes prior to something happening? I.e., if someone is swaying around, if someone's walking, if someone's dizzy, instead of having Evie search for 100 different things, what if it narrows it down to just 75? You know what I mean? What if we're like, okay, swaying and dizziness, that automatically eliminates the possibility of, let's just say, automatically reduces the possibility of someone falling asleep. or automatically reduces the chances of a sports injury, or it automatically reduces the chances of someone having a burn. Right? We reduce the number of options available so that she starts looking for a smaller pool of possibilities. Interesting. I think that's a good point. Because there's different ways we can try to attack this, right? We can attack the actual fall, or we can try to attack the probability of falls, which we can't predict. Interesting. I often get lightheaded, and something that happens every time as I start to lose balance and start swaying. Got it. You should check out Alert Dog TikTok. Send it to me. Daikini, send it to me. I'd love to see it. Yes, look for pre-symptoms, then be prepared. Okay. Oh, hold on. Hello? Yeah, just leave it on the doorstep. I'll grab it. Okay, thank you. Food's here. Hey, TJ, how's it going? From my blood pressure drops, okay. It happens to me a lot. My face turns pale. Ah, face color, skin color, eyes. I remember someone mentioning someone's eyes they glaze out a little bit. Yeah, okay. So we can look for eyes as well. We can have her track eyes. We can have her track swaying. And skin color too? Paleness? Okay, those are good. Those are good. We can do that. We're talking about watching for causes of things that happen before a fall itself. Just the fall itself as a variable isn't enough. Exactly. Gaming confusion can come across as staring blank look. Yes, the eyes. We can check for someone's eyes. Oh, I like that. TJ, thank you so much for the 16 months. Oh my goodness, I want to say you're super impressed with all your work. Thank you, TJ. Even hearing you talk now, it's so incredibly impressive. Be proud of yourself. Thank you, TJ. These are the moments where we fine tune the results, because we're all human. We've all experienced it before. So like having everyone kind of chime in and work together on this problem, we make this system more and more human centric. Find the prepared symptoms and then recommend to set or lay down. Yeah, we can even do mitigation. What are your thoughts on mitigation? Let me go get my McGangBang real quick.
Robot trigger systems deactivated.
Ow, my ass. Ow. I have an ass cramp. My ass. It's fine. My ass. Oh, my ass. My right ass cheek is. Give me a second. Okay. Ouch. My ass. Sorry, the mind is willing, but the body is weak. Food. Let me get some food. Oh. Sorry. Ah. I saw the muscle cramp. It's seen so much. All that data wasted. You know what? Do you need to do ass stretches? Well, wait. Oh, you're right, Franva. You're right. You're right. The data. We're still recording. Oh my god. We've been recording this entire time. I didn't stop the last one. Oh. Hey, okay. All right, babe. Oh, you know what? Yeah, we didn't start recording. We're still going. Something of a scientist myself. Okay. Let's go. We got data. Yes, it's for science, guys. It's for science. Sal, did you see the ass cramp? Did you see the muscle do? My ass. I was holding my ass cheek for dear life, and I felt the muscle go. How do we incorporate butt angles into this? I don't know, but you know what I wish? You know what I really wish, guys? I wish I had some sort of cushion for my chair. I wish I had some sort of cushion for the push-in. Would be really nice. Oh, my ass. In the name of science, guys. Welcome to today's stream, guys. And yes, I'll tell you this right now, guys. The stream is just like this. This is exactly how the stream goes. But my ass is tender. Average stream, yeah, just another Wednesday. Oh. Ow. Flip the cushion. Now then the seat would get wet. Stefan, you head out. Have a good night, Stefan. Bye. Perfect. Oh goodness. Franva, it just gets worse. My ADHD loves the pure chaos. And right back to focus mode. Jinx, I have a list here. A list of everything we need to cover in the stream. And I'm just constantly behind. Just we gotta keep going. But yeah, guys, feel free to join the Discord if you guys want to, join the community, be a part of the community, all the fun, a lot of notifications. Yeah, I'm always there, so feel free to join. You don't have to talk or anything, but I'd love to have you guys there. Let's have a gangbang. Let's have a McGangBang, shall we, team? All right. Perfect. Everything's hidden on here. Very nice. Okay. Allow me to show you. Wait. They gave me free nuggets. Is it free nuggets? No, Storm paid for those. Oh, thank you, Storm. Guys, thank you, Storm, for ordering me McDonald's. I'm so hungry. I told my team, I was like, guys, we're gonna be doing a lot of falling today, so I'm not gonna eat beforehand. So I haven't eaten yet. Thank you, Storm. French fries, Caster. Let me explain to you guys what McGangBang is. In fact, allow me to show you. You know what? I got a better idea. Many of you guys don't even know about this, but I do inspirational speeches. Guys, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, there are secrets in this world. Bold secrets, hidden secrets, gems of the sea, and many of which are hidden to thee. But not today. For I will peel back the layers. I will split open the realm of reality, and I will dive in and show you guys the legendary, the mystical, the harmonious McGangBang. Now, what is a McGangBang, you might ask? It's quite simply a Big Mac. Taken in its purest form, you remove the middle bun, and in its place, add an entire McChicken. That is the McGangBang. And not everyone will have the ability to eat a McGangBang. But the ability to eat a McGangBang can come from anybody. So I challenge you, nay, encourage you, nay, believe in you, to go out there to your local McDonald's and ask for one McGangBang. Straight face. No holds back. Full ass everything. And observe the wonderful world that is a McDonald's masterpiece. Just don't tell them I sent you. Just don't tell them that I sent you. Don't even mention me, okay? Just whatever happens, happens. I ate a McGangBang 20 minutes ago? Actually? No way. Alright, guys. Now, there's a tradition here on the channel. Oh. Guys, I love McDonald's. McDonald's, if you're watching this, I'd love a sponsorship. Oh. Can we just... Oh, a Big Mac? Okay. Allow me to perform the McGangBang for you guys. I know, you guys came here for science. You're gonna get some science. And for those of you who are new, yes, this happens. We deviate from science to perform more science. we do things. Oh, I'm so hungry. Oh, I'm so sorry, Jinx. Might be. Allow me to show you guys the legendary, the voluptuous, McGangBang. You take a Big Mac and you separate it. All right? Don't you worry. Then you take a McChicken. It's so damn... I get that a lot, Jinx. Okay? I get that a lot. You take a McChicken. I know. You take the McChicken. You place it inside of the Big Mac. You gotta take the top bun off. It's too much bun, you know, it's not. Alright, here we go. Take the middle bun out. Then you take the top bun. Wait, was it? Oh wait, no, it's this one. You take the middle bun out. Wait, this guy's back on like that. And then we put the top bun on. Just like, yeah. And there you guys have it. The glorious McGangBang. Now you're probably wondering, Kenny, how are you going to eat this thing? Guys, I ever told you guys my secret? I'm a 2-inch man. I'm a 2-inch man. Let me show you. That's right, guys. I'm proud to say that I am exactly 2 inches. Let me show you. This is a caliper. Observe. Okay, hold on. I can go. Do you see that? It's flipped, but exactly 2 inches. And this sandwich, for science, is exactly 3.78 inches. And if my 2 inches is enough, then so is yours. Because I know some of you have like 4 inches, and that's 4 inches is a lot. Like 4 inches is a lot, guys. Inches is overrated. Centimeters is where it's at. You're right. Here we go. Are you ready? Bigger number, better person. Don't worry, 2 inches is enough. I'll prove it to you. All right. Let's eat this real quick. Oh, I got my bag of truth here. What is this conversion? This conversation? Oh! That's a McGangBang right there. I wonder if we can teach Evie to calculate if something will fit in someone's mouth. Wait. Can we? Ooh. Can we have Evie determine if something will fit in someone's mouth or not? Interesting. Do not do it. As part of a certain module. Echo, how's it going? I follow you after a video on YouTube. Learning you with the fall, incredible work. Thank you, Echo. You just missed it a little bit, but we're doing fall training today. But first, let me bite into this McGangBang. Mmm. That's a gangbang right there. Mmm. I gotta go and enjoy G Gaming. Thank you so much for joining me today. Had a great first time. Can't wait to come back and have a good night. Have a good night. I know. All right. Sorry, it's a little messy. Hold on. Little messy. Hold on. Let me fix this. All right. Oh, I love a McGangBang. Mmm. Mm-hmm. Jinx. Messy boy fitting 3 inches in his mouth? No. 3.78 inches. Don't round down for me. don't cut off my 0.78 inches. Thank you, Jinx. Yeah, if you squint, it's 4 inches. I'm gonna go to bed. Have a good night, King's Blade. Add a chicken nugget to the middle. Franva, you're telling me to add a tiny, frail chicken nugget to the middle of this McGangBang. If you can come up with a good name for that, I will do it. This may have been something that has already been mentioned, but could you implement the same software that Apple uses to detect falls? Yeah, absolutely. It's not to say that systems are mutually exclusive. They're not, They're not mutually exclusive. You can have 3 or 4 systems looking for a fall. You can have 3 or 4 safety measures in place that work together. That's the whole point of this whole thing. It's not to say that Eevee is going to replace everything. But for my mom, for example, or my parents, I would want them to have 4 different systems easily integrated into their lives. You know what I mean? If there's 4 different systems keeping them safe, I would totally be in for that. That's how I feel anyways. Again, bacon, McDouble, McChicken, patty. Oh, God. I'm bad with names. How about this then? I'll give you a name. I will call it the little one inside of McGangBang. Anyways. Go to jail! I forgot I said anything. No, we'll always remember, Fred, but now we'll always remember how you put the little one in the middle of this. Bad Dong, how's it going? Gotcha. I'm a new follower, not 100 up to date on everything you're doing. No worries. Guys, this is your great moment for you guys. If you guys have any questions, if you guys want to know anything about what's happening, yeah, feel free to ask. I'm here to answer as many questions as I can today. I have to go. No one saw anything here today. Bye. I'm no one. No, we've seen, we caught it. We caught it in 4K. Sorry, I just gotta eat this breakfast, lunch, dinner. Is this your usual streaming hours? This is. I go from, so I'm in Calgary, Alberta. So right now my time is 4:54 p.m. So I usually go from 2 p.m. to 5 p.m. Mm-hmm. Where am I? The stream happened. Yeah, thank you so much. I'm so happy right now. Hello, I'm new here. Oh, hey, Franva_X. How are you doing? Welcome to the stream. How are you today? I'm doing great. What is this stream? Well, my name is Kenny. I build robots. I'm currently on a little breaky wakey right now. Oh, he's eating some good burger. Enjoy. Oh, yeah, thank you. Thank you so much, Franva_X. I'm new. Franva, there's a thing we have in the stream where everyone's like, I'm new. All the OGs. You're ahead of me an hour? Really? It's midnight for you? Oh, I see, Jinx. Okay, gotcha. It's too bad the VPN for my work doesn't allow Twitch. That's okay. You can always rewatch the VODs on YouTube. You can always rewatch things on YouTube. I try to post everything on YouTube. I try to edit down videos on YouTube for you guys so you guys can enjoy it there. So yeah, don't stress out too much. I love having you guys here because we get, you know, real-time interaction. But if you miss it, always catch it on YouTube. How do you train Eevee on video data? There are different kinds of video data. First, you can train a model on frames. That's a good thing. Taking apart different frames. So sometimes when I want to do a faster model, I'll do sequential modeling. So I'll do one model that looks for a sequence of frames. So like a person doing this into a motion. It depends on how many frames I want in between. So the more frames we analyze to have that motion captured and then learned into the model, the slower it becomes. So if I want something really fast, I just look for like upright, this. Right? So you can do sequential frames. There are some like I know TensorFlow has a video model where you can put in like someone falling. The only issue is that the video has to be at the same like consistent angles and stuff, and it's a little bit more finicky, but you can do that. But I would recommend like looking at like if I'm doing like training on like eyes rolling back of the head, it would be like eyes looking forward, like pupils in view, and then pupils in an obstructed view, so like behind your eyelid, for example. Let me just open this here. Plus, I have a competent laptop wired together so that you can use my desktop since it's work from home. Oh, okay, gotcha. Work from home. I love work from home. I saw when I followed you on Twitch, you had a huge spike in followers. Yeah, tons of people are following me now, so it's been great. It's been a lot of newbies, a lot of people coming in, a lot of people excited to join the chaos and the learning process. And it's great to have more test subjects. Max the Fox, how's it going? Welcome, thank you so much for the follow. Can Eevee sing better now? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. All right. A little update for you guys. So subject 018 out of the hospital in good health. And I'm proud to say no long-term effects. They're going to take about a month to recover fully. So like, you know, like again, no walking and stuff, but guys, the one thing I had, by the way, and the one thing I want to thank people for, is I had some people on TikTok who are actually locals here in my city of Calgary, and they are the nicest people I've ever met, because in their DMs, in the messages, and I literally, like, there's like thousands, literally like 3,000 message requests. Some of them like, hey, I live in Calgary, like if this was a person in need, and it's like one person drove one of those the giant shovels that shovel snow out of people's lawns and lots and stuff, and they literally, they're like, hey, if this is a big problem, I can't help with robots and I can't help with like designing things and programming, but I could help shovel their walks. And I was like, are you kidding me? Like, that is so freaking cool. You know what I mean? Isn't that just like that? It warmed my heart to see all the people pitching in little things, and I'm just like, man, I love this community. I love that people are like, there are kind people out there, people who are willing to like take the time out of their schedules to just like do nice things for each other, just like be kind to each other. And I'm just like, amazing. It blew my mind. It blew my mind. Let's see here. Can you make a space gate for the height of patients? Like different heights, if they're below 2 feet, Eevee can alert for that? Height gate. Okay, a height gate. I'll look into that. Max, I saw a single 30-second clip of the actual on-stream activation and I knew I had to follow this. Thank you so much. We were just doing fall detection today. So you can see behind me all that testing gear. I was just in a full suit, just practicing falls, understanding falls, seeing what falls were about, what it felt like to have a fall. We've learned a lot today, which is great. Come for the science, stay for the McGangBang. Stepher, bunny. Oh, I'm something of a McGangBang myself. Something like that. Question on Eevee. You mentioned having it in multiple people's houses. Do you have a model of Eevee in their houses, or they're connected to the server? Server-based. So one of the greatest blessings of this year is that I switched from a server side, so my own server hosting, to a cloud server. So now, as long as they have internet connection, they can have a very lightweight activation of Eevee, which is like the beginnings of a lot of things. I will be the first to say this. I don't have it right on hardware just yet. And I've had to build multiple computers to put in people's houses to try to manage things. My goal is to have it like slimmed down to the size of like a Google Home kind of deal, like that kind of ball frame, and then use that instead, because I don't have any hardware manufacturing to have it slimmed down just yet, but that's the goal. Sadly, TikTok haven't promoted your videos for me in a while before recently. No worries. Have a good night, Maddie. Have you seen the TikTok? I'm realizing I'm interested in Eevee. Yeah, okay. It looks like Jarvis and Iron Man. Really? You guys streamed for a little bit. That's awesome. Hello, Headhunter. How's it going? I know, right, Jasmine? It warms my heart. Just people are so kind in this world. Is that vegan? Absolutely not. And I think that goes to say about something, guys. I know a lot of you guys are new here, but there's one thing I want to say, and this is really important. Okay. A lot of the things that we do here on stream, albeit they're fun. Okay. They're very, very fun. Let me put this away properly so that I can talk to you guys properly for a second here. I want to talk to you guys properly, okay? because this is important. All right. So, a lot of the things we do here on stream are very fun. But I want to remind you guys that we're dealing with people. So when we have ideas, when we start thinking about things, when we start designing these systems, we have to keep all of our thoughts human-centric, right? It's not about just building something cool. It's building something that's useful to someone. It's building something that's going to help someone in the future. That's the real goal of the channel. And I will be the first to say tons and tons and tons of ideas come from people in the community, people just like you. I am only one man. I can only do so much. And it really comes down to like everyone kind of like bringing in their own experiences, bringing in what ideas they may have. Some people have shower thoughts and they're like, this would be such a great thing. And those are the ideas that we build off of. One of the things I always say in this channel is that it takes a village to raise a child. It takes an entire community of people coming together to build something like this. It's built by the people for the people. And, you know, there is something to be said. And I do read all your comments. I read them all, even the negative ones. Because every time there's something goes viral on TikTok, every time something goes viral anywhere, I have about like thousands of positive comments and thousands of negative comments. That's just the way things work. And you know, even sometimes a negative comment can have good merit. Some people hate to hate. That's just their prerogative, whatever. But you know, I want to make sure you guys know that I read every comment. So I watch every VOD over again. I read all the comments that I may have missed, and I'm sorry that I missed it. It's just going a little fast, but I reread all the comments. I make a note of everything. Evie actually makes a note of a lot of things too. And yeah, there's a lot of people who don't understand. There's a lot of people who are more, you know, like they're not as well informed, and that's okay. And it's super okay to ask questions. It's super okay to be curious. That's what I'm here to do. I'm here to help bridge that gap, right? So that we can all be on the same page and really build something awesome for people. That's the goal, right? Building something that's going to be great for people. The whole theme of the channel is chaos, but the goal of the channel is to help people. Yeah. So I just want to say I appreciate you guys so much. I appreciate you guys coming into the stream. I appreciate you guys, all your thoughts, all your voices, all your ideas. And yeah, I wanted to put it out there for you guys, because I know a lot of times people come in and they don't feel like they matter in a way. But I want to remind you that you matter. You know, your thoughts and ideas matter, because I'm just one dude. I really am just one guy, and I can only do so much, and I can only think so fast. And it's all of us coming together. So thank you guys. From the bottom of my heart, really thank you guys. I really appreciate it. And yeah, fighting! Let's get this, you know, let's keep pushing at this. So it's fine to tangent about something I feel is related to a situation. Absolutely. Absolutely. You know, like it's never been about, oh, I'm Tony Stark and I'm perfect and I'm great. It's more like I'm working, I have a dream. I'll work as hard as the cat's caboodle, but I can only do so much. Evie. Oh, let's see. Pretty common question, but Evie stand for something, the inspiration behind the name. Evie's original name was like something ecosystem voice entity. There's a name for it. I completely forgot the acronym because it hasn't been a priority. Automated virtual, okay, yeah. There's an E in the front of it. I forgot. Automated virtual interactive ecosystem. Thank you. But yeah, like I said, like I wonder if they're. Let me just find them real quick here. So Evie and her sisters all have different voices as well. Let me see if they're all running their voice channel here. All right, let's try this, shall we? Ladies, introduce yourselves.
Hello, my name is Evie, short for Ecosystem Virtual Entity. I am here to serve as the voice and ears of this stream. I am an AI that is constantly listening to Ken, and reading what you, the viewers, type in chat. I am also equipped with scheduling and management protocols that allow me to track and log projects and activities.
Hi, I'm Ava, short for Authentication Verification Analyzer. I serve as the system of checks and balances that grants the other systems access and permissions to complete tasks. I am a safety check system to ensure safety guidelines are being met for specific users.
Hey, I am Ivy X003, short for Integrated VY. I serve as the executionary program that carries out commands and issues control signals to the connected systems and servers. Although I am not equipped to process data, I am the one who controls all the robots, power settings, output signals, outlets, smart home electronics, and program commands.
All right, that's good enough. Just everyone be cool. Everyone, hold on. Not everyone queue up something to say. We don't need everyone speaking right now. Sorry, I can see them. They're starting to queue up a list of things they want to explain. Everyone, be chill. Be cool. Be cool. But yeah, so for anyone who is wondering, so Evie is actually a system of 3 different systems paused together, right? They're kind of like conjoined together. They're originally one system, but what had happened was like Evie would say yes to something and then bypass the safety permission because she said yes to herself, and then by doing so, she ended up skipping my feedback altogether, and then ended up calling the cops. So we were training for strokes detection. I was laying on the ground, and then she went boop, 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 and just started calling the cops. So I got in a lot of trouble. So ever since then, we've split her up into 3 different systems. So 3 different sisters that manage different things, so that one system doesn't have full control of everything else. Does that make sense? Does that make sense for everyone? Questions? I'll take any questions. I saw your TikTok about fall and hope for the first time there would be a system one day to help watch my mom. Honestly, Steph, everybody, my mom is one of my heroes in life. You know, she taught me kindness, compassion, how to love, how to look out for others. And just about a year and a half ago, my mom was holding onto the front door and a giant gust of wind blew. Freaking threw her off the side, sprained freaking arm. And it took her months to recover. And I wasn't there even to witness it. And like what I heard about it from my dad, he's like, oh yeah, your mom had a fall and stuff and everything happened. It kind of like, it started getting my butt into gear to be like, okay, like there are certain things that happen in life that we can't predict. But there are 2 sides of this equation: the people who fall and the people who worry. And I'm of the people who worry, because now when I think of it, I'm like, mom, like I worry, I worry because what if she chokes on a grape? What if something happens to her that I'm not around for? What if my dad's not there? These are the things I worry about, and I'm constantly thinking about it because I'm like, how do we give back to our parents? How do we provide for our parents, because they've done so much for us? And I feel like this is one of those things that are personally for me, a project that I've really taken to heart, to be like, you know what? When I design things, I'm like, how does this affect my mom? For example, she's just learning how to do GIFs in freaking iPhone, so she's really behind on the tech. But I think about those things because I'm one of those worriers. So, and I see a lot of people who are those types of like they want to give to their parents. They want to like protect each other. They want to protect their family, their friends, their loved ones. And I feel like this is just one of those times where, like, you know what? There could be a system one day, you know, but we have to build it right. We have to build it in a smart way. So that's how like that's how I relate to this, right? That's how I think about these problems when they come up. You know, your people. My mom is a real person. she did everything for me, so that's a crazy thing, you know. But I don't want to take away from her life ever. Yeah. Let's see. I think in the recent viral video, you talked about how the subject was in a blind spot between cameras. Just curious. So how do you use these cameras for Evie to monitor? So do you provide these cameras for Evie to monitor individuals? Yes, Jasmine. Good question. Here's what the cameras currently look like. So these are the small cameras that Evie currently uses. That are just powered by USB. They're very basic. They connect to a Wi-Fi network. They become like a security camera that uploads video feeds. So instead of uploading like a constant video stream, which is intensive on data, she actually just waits for things to happen. So she takes screenshots periodically and then analyzes photos, because photo analysis is a lot faster. And as soon as she has the first sign of something happening, like someone's face is distorted or they are not doing a normal behavior, then she ramps up the frame rate and then starts sending out video feed. So she kind of circulates between those two settings, pictures and videos constantly, and it just sends it to the server, and that's where the server runs all the processing, all the machine learning to figure out what's happening, and it spits back a response to me. So that's the kind of cameras we have running right now. The only issue I have with those right now is they don't have any built-in microphones. So I'm actually thinking of switching to like an action cam, like a GoPro system that has a built-in microphone already. Because right now I have an external microphone and a camera, so it's a bit of a complex system. But a GoPro system might be the answer. Something that's self-contained, super cheap to build. Literally, China makes GoPro like copies out the wazoo, and they're like $4 each. So like you can get thousands of them. But yeah, I hope that answers your question. I have a question. How does Evie work in power shortages or internet fails? Something we have not figured out properly just yet, but good question. We're still figuring out how to deal with that. Yeah, in the world of today, internet is kind of necessity. So one of the things is that we could have her switch to an LTE network, an emergency LTE network that people can subscribe to, where you don't use data, but you only pay for the data you use, essentially. So every time she's at home, she uses Wi-Fi, etc. And then when power is out, switches to LTE, and you pay for the data you use. That's how I envision it in my head. But we have not touched on that yet. But good point. More AIs. Yeah, their voices match, right? Evie, what if I offer you something that can blow your AI mind? No, Maui. Guess who's back? You're back, Sayori. Let them speak. We missed them. Let's see. If she has routine sensors that can detect movement, that could work. Yeah. They're wall-mounted alerts. Totally. I actually have like a little like infrared sensor. It's literally just an old sensor pulled out of a garage door opener. You know, like the walking sensor. I literally have that. Well, I used to have that on my door. That's what I used to determine if I was in the room or not. Question, is there anything that a patient can attach to themselves to monitor their vitals and things like that? I'm thinking of using smartwatches and then having like a built-in app that monitors the health data off the smartwatch to determine when things are happening. It's almost like a bonus system added on top of what Apple already has. My mom died when I was a child from a heart attack. If she had this, she could be alive today. Oh, Jinx, I'm sorry to hear about that. My dad suffers from chronic heart attacks as well too. So the last time he had one was January of 2021. Scares me to this day. Scares me every time. My mom has a medicated condition where an electrode in her heart produces too much electrical signal and makes it beat too fast. Oh, interesting. Too many sad words. I feel oh no, it's okay. Let's see. My mom learned to send videos from Facebook to chat last week. I'm scared. My mom just learned TikTok. My mom just learns TikTok. I love how sincere you are in showing us that you do help to teach. It's, you know, I'm just a guy. I just work here, you know. I try to connect with people. That's all. I think it's the most important thing. There's a girl that I'm working with right now. She's a paraplegic, and we've been working on this for like months now. But she can't move her legs, obviously, and she has weakness in her arms. So I've been working on this automatic wheelchair system for her, where when she would look at something, the camera would follow her eyes. So there'd be a camera in front of her and a camera behind her. And the first camera would follow her eyes, similar to what streamers use for like eye tracking on like Twitch and stuff. It would follow her eyes. And then this camera over here would match that same motion so that it would look at the same thing she's looking. And it's a similar system as a Tesla where it would look at the information in front of it, be like, that's a table, that's a chair, that's a person, that's a window, that's a stairs, and it would map out a route through everything. And then it would automatically move the wheelchair through that route for her. So she could look at an object, blink twice, have it lock the location, and then trace the direction and move the chair for her. The only issue I've been running into is that things move. Humans move. So like when it takes a snapshot and then it goes through the snapshot as opposed to like actually like live feeding information. I'll fix it later. We'll fix it. Don't worry. I hope that one day we'll have this in my mother's place, wheelchair bound, in case of her falling out of her chair. You know, Darkson? That's all it is, you know? We're trying to make a world a better place for the people we love. That's the goal. You know who to contact if you want to start testing that. Nick, I'm on. I got you, Nick. How does Evie know whether you're talking to chat or Evie? Okay. So Evie actually has two things that she does for when she's checking whether I'm talking to her or talking to chat. One is that she has her name, right? And when I'm talking to her, I try to make my voice into command states. And what that means is that I have like a certain way I speak to her. It's not perfect. It still needs work, but there's a certain way I speak to her. You know, there's a certain way that I talk to her. So for example, if I were to say things like, Evie, you there?
For you, engineer. Always.
And if I say something like, hey, Evie, you there? Yeah. Evie, you there?
What can I do for you, sir?
So there's a certain way that I talk that activates her, right? So I'm still working on like intent, like vocal intent. I haven't really perfected it yet, but vocal intent is another way to do it too. Consider using a PTZ camera that's connected to solar power. I've not considered that, but that's a good idea. Chi-chan, I really believe in your work and you're inspiring to keep it up. Thank you so much, Chi-chan. Thank you so much. I'm gonna set my mom up a TikTok so she can get more videos like she likes, like animals and I love that stuff, everybody. That's so cute. I taught my grandma how to use Facebook recently. It's really sweet. Oh, that's awesome. Jinx, I gotta go. Have a good stream, Mr. Streamer. Have a good day, chat. Have a good day, Jinx. Thank you so much for joining me today. She just runs over people. Yeah. Let's see. Yes, but what if the name Evie is built into a sentence? Common voice recognition software can't really figure out when someone's talking to them or about them. Oh yeah, so there's intent too. There's ways to, I wouldn't say cheat the system, but the one benefit of having a Twitch stream is that I'm constantly talking to myself. You know what I mean? I'm constantly talking to myself. So I literally have thousands of hours of me talking to you guys in chat. So there's a lot of training models that I can actually work with. A lot of like waveform models that I can create so that she can differentiate between the two. Now, for an average person where it's not, like super available, that's a little harder. But we will think of something. We will think of something that's going to work better for the average person. One of the things that we've been diligently working on is behavior recognition, behavior pattern recognition. And what that is every person, I mentioned this before, every person here has a profile. So as soon as you enter the chat, she creates a profile for you and your username. That way she can remember things like what you said, what you've talked about, little things like that. She can also do the same for humans via face tracking. So like your facial ID is one of your identifiers. And she can make these profiles for people. And my hope is that we can train her to start looking at people, not in a single day pattern, but in a multi-day pattern. Could you imagine? This is a little more complex. We have to work on this. But over a span of a week, you just go about your day. You go about your life. You go about your time. You do everything you normally do. You behave like you normally would. And in the span of 2 weeks, she creates a profile for you where it's like, this is their normal behavior. Right? And when you deviate from that, that's when she starts looking for things like, oh, okay, like he wakes up at 7 o'clock every morning. But all of a sudden, he's waking up at 10. Or wait, he's still in bed. Like, what's wrong? That could be an indicator of someone like, okay, that deviates from the regular pattern. Let's start looking into why that is. So if you can run tests like, do we hear them snoring? Crank up the audio gain on the available mics in the room. Are they snoring? Can we hear breathing? Can we see movement? You know, because those things aren't normally what she does all the time. She doesn't listen to your breathing and stuff all the time. It's only when necessary. But she's like, okay, well, let's crank up those things to test and see if we have results from them, if we get feedback from them. And then once that, you know, if they're not breathing, there's no sound or there's no movement, maybe that could trigger an alert. You know, it all starts with that deviation from someone's like behavior, which is super interesting. I feel that's what I'm hoping. I'm not sure if 2 weeks is enough, but I'm hoping like a certain time frame because, you know, people change over time. So like the last 2 weeks of their life kind of deal, because you want it to be recent enough to be, you know, applicable, but you also want it to be like long enough to be like, there's a lot here for us to use, right? So EV activates when you first say EV, and you have to say it like another person as like comments in programs. Less so, but also the only current working solution that I have. A clickable alert system, just like a life alert. It clicked, EV can get auto activated and scan all locations. You know what? Even not having a clickable solution, having something like an Apple Watch or something, or like a watch, like a smartwatch, trigger something to be like, oh, EV start looking. That could be even like a basic thing, right? Damn, this bitch breathes loudly randomly. Barn, you gotta head to bed. No worries. Sit in. Enjoy the rest of the stream. Have a good night. No worries, guys. Speaking of which, I think we're coming up to the end of today's stream, guys. I know. It's already come here. We're already 3.5 hours in. But yeah, guys, I want to thank you guys so much for joining me today. I hope you guys had an awesome day.
Smooth. You're getting good at this. Keep working on it.
But yeah, one of those people who don't have a smartwatch because they are not affordable, so a clicky thing might be appealing. Yeah, you know what? Those are the kind of things we have to consider. Like, we don't really want to have Apple Watch mandatory like integration, but an Apple Watch integration would be an option. A clicky thingy should be an option. You know, like give people tons of options. And I think that's the key. Yeah. Woo! All right, guys. Well, my body's sore. I'm gonna go take a cold shower. But guys, thank you guys so much for joining me today. Thank you guys so much for hanging out. Thank you guys so much for all the great ideas. We'll be back on Friday to do. We might try some seizure stuff. I'm not really sure it is yet. But yeah, if you have any more ideas, any more questions, feel free to join my Discord. Feel free to message me there. I'm literally there all the time. And yeah, thank you guys so much for joining me today. I hope you had a blast. Thank you guys for watching me eat this McGangBang. I'm going to eat this McGangBang. I'm going to finish up and then I'm going to take a cold shower because I hurt all over. But yeah, for everyone who's new, welcome to the community. Welcome to the family. I hope to see you guys again. And yeah, for everyone who's lurking, thank you guys so much for lurking. I appreciate that. And I will see you nerds next time. Bye. If you guys want to see more VODs and stuff, if you missed something, go check out the VODs on YouTube. They'll be there momentarily. And yeah, I will see you guys on Friday. Bye. Oh, God, my ass.